Evanston basketball is live on the radio at KNYN 99.1 and online at mylocalradio.com. Catch the Red Devils all winter long on your exclusive home for Evanston sports. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Mountain West Business Solutions, Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, Landmark Plumbing and Heating, McKay Frankham, Uinta County School District Number 1, Joe's Modern Cleaners, Ellingford Brothers, Legal Tender Restaurant at Dunmar Inn, The Lumberyard, Rocky Mountain Yeti, Bear River Dental, Superior Rental and The Gun Room, T-Bar S Body Shop, West Star Printing, Pet Mineral Labs, Trona Valley Credit Union, MyLocalRadio.com, Wyoming Dental Specialties, Plains Tire, Evanston Regional Hospital, Kazine's, Seavers Jewelers, Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau, and Flex Fitness. With the opening tip approaching, let's head courtside for pregame coverage. Welcome back to the final day of the Star Valley Shootout. Evanston versus Bear River coming up, the boys edition first, followed by the girls playing Star Valley. Contest set to begin in just about 4 minutes. Keeping the tournament on schedule, they only put 6 minutes of time on the clock after the end of the previous game. So we will come back with starting lineups and the opening tip on this first bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
No matter what season of the year it is, when you live in our neck of the woods, you need outdoor power equipment. With quality product lines like Stihl, Toro, and Walker, Superior Rental and Sales has what you need for every season. Everything from homeowner to professional grade products. Plus, when it comes to maintenance, you're covered. Our full-time mechanic is available for tune-ups, maintenance, chain sharpening, whatever you need. Stop in today, Superior Rental and Sales, 371 Prospector Drive here in Evanston.
When it comes to shopping online, you definitely want to put thelumberyard.com on your list of favorites. You'll save time and money by visiting thelumberyard.com first. You'll find a huge selection of inventory to choose from. We've got everything you need for any of your home, yard, or shop projects. Get excellent prices and quick delivery when you shop at thelumberyard.com. We are part of the local community, plus we ship all over the United States. Log on today to see what all the excitement is about.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
Bring your vehicle for service at Rocky Mountain Yeti and feel the difference. It's easy. Visit with one of the friendly service riders and then relax and enjoy hot waffles and ice cream. While you relax Yeti style, your vehicle will be worked on by our experienced mechanics. From regular maintenance to major repairs, we do it all. Have your service work done at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston and feel the difference. Get Yeti'd today.
Ooh, yeah.
100 Wasatch Road in Evanston.
Dr. Dog, the other day I was at the dog park and ran into Keegan, the Irish setter from up the road. When we smelled hello, I was surprised because he smelled like delicious roasted duck. When I asked if he'd been hunting, he said nein, he had been to see you.
Yes, Mr. Hans German Shepherd, I'm recommending Canine Superfood Advanced from PetMinerals.com for all my canine patients. The powder mixes with your dog food to create a delicious duck-flavored gravy. Order your Superfood Advanced from PetMinerals.com today.
You're invited to browse through the store at Kazine's Ace Hardware in Evanston. You'll find vacuums and cleaning supplies, everything you need for your next painting project. A full line of electrical products, bolts, screws, hand tools, power tools, bathroom fixtures, and plumbing supplies. Plus everything else you need to take care of your lawn and garden, from lawnmowers to fertilizer. Once you finish all your projects, you can sit down on the comfortable patio furniture and barbecue on your new Weber or Traeger grill that you could also find at Kazine's Ace Hardware. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks. Kazine's Ace Hardware on Front Street in Evanston.
Evanston versus Bear River on the boys' side, 1:35 up until the time of that. Actually, the clock stopped, so they may put a little more time on the clock. Gives us some time to give you a frame of reference for how this tournament's gone for the Evanston Red Devils. Currently sitting at 3-5 on the season, down to their final 3 preseason games of the year, and then it's all conference and region play from here on out. 3-5 after a 1-1 showing on the first 2 days of this Star Valley shootout. Evanston lost on day 1 to Judge Memorial, 67-42, after being within 2 points, 24-22 at the half. They gave up a 15-point deficit. They were outscored by 17 in the third quarter in that Judge game, and Judge Memorial was able to extend the lead into the fourth. Yesterday, in a highly anticipated match, Evanston had very little trouble taking down Star Valley, 49-34 in the end. Evanston was up 8-7 at the end of the first quarter. It was an offensive struggle throughout, 18-13 at the half. Evanston got it going a little bit more in the third quarter and then ended up outscoring Star Valley in the second half. Star Valley got 21 points to Evanston's 31. 49 seconds until the start of the game. Let's now go on to starters in this contest. Bear River, 10-2 on the year. Head coach Scott Hunt leading the way. And Kelton Summers at point guard. For them as number 2, a senior. Averages 3.6 points per game. This a high-powered offensive attack for Bear River. Ren Fonsbeck, a junior, averages 17.3 points per game. Mark Huber leads the way, also a junior, at 21.5. Wyatt Roholt, a senior, 14.1 points per game. And Parker Coombs, 13 points and 6 rebounds in the middle, a senior. For Evanston, Garrett Berger is the point guard. Brady Hurd and Seth Lloyd, the wings. Brady Hurd now averaging around 9 points per game. Seth Lloyd came into the week averaging 3.7, but that has definitely increased. Lloyd had 15 points last night, and in the loss to Judge Memorial, he had 13. So that's got to be more towards maybe 7 or 8 points per game and continuing to rise for the senior captain. Mason Ellingford, number 32, and Lance Evans, number 35, are the 2 post players for the game, for the contest. Mason Ellingford averaging about 10 points per game. Off the bench, we'll see Dawson Crofts primarily, and then after that, Chris Muller, and maybe a rotation or 2 out of David Baxter. Starting lineups are being announced as we speak. Bear River is the road team, wearing black jerseys or red trim with some white piping down either side. Evanston, the home team, white jerseys, red numerals, and a bit of red trim and piping around the sides. 8 minutes onto the clock. And we will see if Evanston can come away victorious today. If they could, it would be probably their top win of the year. Bear River, a very solid team out of Garland, Utah. And they've lost once in this tournament. Coming in, they were ranked in the top 15 in the entire state of Utah, according to MaxPreps.com. And that is not a voted on poll. That is a computer program that makes that one. So sometimes maybe it's more accurate than others. Double check to see how our scoreboard is working. And we may need to plug something in there. Oh, there it is coming up. After this, the girls will play against Star Valley. First time they will play this season, certainly not the last. At least 2 more meetings, one here and one in Evanston later on in the conference season. Opening tip goes to Evanston, and Garrett Berger throws ahead to Seth Lloyd. Lloyd back to Berger. Bear River trapping right about the timeline. He steps through, finds Mason Ellingford at the high post. Back to Berger. A lot of defensive pressure apparent for Bear River early on. Ellingford finds himself open on the blocks, misses a shot maybe a little bit too open. Rebounded by Evans, 3 ball from straight away, missed by Lloyd. Brady Hurd gets another opportunity for the Devils. Pump fakes, goes up, draws contact, and he's headed to the line. Hurd came in at about, 11 points per game into this tournament, and that average has dropped a little bit. He has not scored too much. He had 3 points yesterday. 2 points yesterday and 2 points in the lost to Judge Memorial. Misses the first free throw, makes the second. 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy board for Evanston. A missed ball. It was heading out of bounds, and Bear River could not get a handle on it. Seth Lloyd picks it up, and Evanston with a free possession right back. Berger jump stops and travels as he tries to pass over far side to Seth Lloyd. I was looking at a poster on the edge of the entrance of this gym, and it's from the NFHS on points of emphasis this year. And establishing a pivot foot and traveling has been made a point of emphasis for high school refereeing this year, so maybe that's why we're seeing so much more early on in this season and in this tournament. Bear River on their first offensive setup. Huber goes over to the corner, back to Huber. Right side. Dribble back and then over to Huber. Parker Coombs at the top of the key. Sideline pass. Double team trap. Throw up high. Intended for Roholt. Brady Hurd steals it away. Has it poked out from behind into the hands of Roholt. On the run. Toss back. Find Roholt for three. It's good on the pass over to Fonsbeck. First points to the game for Bear River. 3-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Assisted by Roholt over to Fonsbeck on the right wing. Lloyd out. Right side to Berger. Down low. Ellingford turns around, runs into pressure. Still holding on to the ball, fading away, draws contact, falls. Ellingford is becoming more effective at finding contact and delivering for and one opportunities for Evanston in this tournament. 3-3 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Sets up for the shot, and it's good. 4-3 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Evanston takes a lead. Roholt runs it across. Over far side to Fonsbeck. A foul. Hand check on Seth Lloyd. First team foul for either side. 6:03 on the clock, first quarter. Far side inbound for Roholt. Has Fonsbeck pop out to the top. He dribbles out to the side. Dishes out to the corner. Coombs for three. Second three ball of the contest already for Bear River. 6-4, not even 2 minutes in. Clock delayed starting. Sitting at 6:03. The clock is, our scoreboard is not frozen. The clock is just not moving. Jump ball called up, and now the clock moves. 1 second comes off after the whistle's blown. 6:02. Evanston won the opening tip. Ball goes to Bear River on the jump. Roholt walks it across. Right side to Huber. Looks for some space over to the left side. Passes off to Coombs at the top. Fonsbeck head fakes to the left. Crosses over. Guarded by Seth Lloyd. Takes a baseline space over to the corner. They're swinging the ball all the way around. Huber, short corner shot from the baseline. Good. Brady Hurd came in late on the defense there. It looked like he had a partial hand on the ball. Huber was still able to connect. 8-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Garrett Berger tosses across over to Brady Hurd, back to Berger on the corner. Evans, free throw line, drives in, misses short on the floater. Rebounded Bear River quickly across. Roholt from the far sideline. Looks for Fonsbeck. Out to the corner, back to Roholt. He tries a three, no good. Evans uncontested on the rebound. Evanston going back, moving from left to right in the first half. Hurd trapped on the sideline, kind of baited into it. Tries to throw it off the legs of Roholt. Picked back up on the fast break. Roholt misses the layup. Back to Brady Hurd. Berger across the timeline, driving into space, picks it up at the top of the key, out the corner. Hurd back, swing around to the right side. Skip to the left. Hurd open for three, drives in baseline, no look dish out to Berger. He tries one just inside the three-point line, no good. Rebounded by Huber. He'll take it across up near sideline. Bear River in the black jerseys, the road team designated in this third day of the Star Valley Shootout, moving from right to left. Screen from Fonsbeck. Huber still with control. 4:22 on the clock in the first quarter. Roholt works away from Brady Hurd, who was given tight pressure. Spins around, picks it up. Left side, out to the corner. Coombs looked into Fonsbeck. or Kelton Summers rather, but Lance Evans jumped the route and stole it away. Evanston on the run. Hurd down low to Ellingford. Puts the ball down once, finds good space, misses a close one. It was a gimme shot, just hit it off the backboard too hard. Huber on the other side, fouled by Berger, trying to go up for a left side layup. 2 shots coming up. Huber leading the way for Bear River at 21.5 points per game. Dawson Crofts checking in at the dead ball, leading the way for Evanston, scoring at about 13 a game. Huber connects on the first. 9-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Garrett Berger out. For the most part, I was told by Coach Scott Hunt, Bear River will just run 6 men. Similar to what Evanston does, they run 7, occasionally 8, with David Baxter getting in the last couple of games. 2-for-2 trip from Huber. Yesterday, Bear River and Judge Memorial played, and Bear River came up with a narrow victory, I believe. Down low to Evans. He misses a shot, went around with the right hand, trying to sky it over the defense. Back Bear River's way, Fonsbeck on the corner, out to Huber for 3 from the wing. Good shooting all the way around. 3 long balls already in the quarter. Huber leading the way for Bear River in this game as well. 13-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. 7 points for Huber. Hurd on the right wing, tosses it over the head of Evans. He goes up, grabs it. Up top, Crofts open for 3. No good, a little bit short. Lance Evans had hands on the rebound. Fonsbeck ended up with it. Huber on the run, pulls up against Crofts. Backing away, thought it was good. Ball knocks out the rim and out of bounds. Back Evanston's way. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. 13-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Brady Hurd taking it across for Evanston. Passing and playing keep away between Lloyd and Hurd. Hurd back to Lloyd, to the corner. Crofts head fakes down to the baseline. Up top, Lloyd had some space from the wing. Gives it back near side to Hurd, then to Lloyd. 2:30 left. Bear River keeping it away from the post. Hurd tries a deep 3. Not sure what that was. Dawson Crofts came up with the rebound, but then stepped out on the baseline. That was from so deep out, I thought it had to be an alley-oop, but there was no one cutting. And then Dawson came in, tried to save it. Just stepped out of bounds. Ill-advised 3 to say the least on that play. 13-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Huber over to the corner. Fonsbeck for a corner 3. Good. Fonsbeck, 2 threes. Hurd on the near side for Evanston. Back to Lloyd. Trapping on the sidelines. Evanston's just going sideline to sideline between Hurd and Lloyd. Cut to the corner. Crofts to Lloyd. High post. Down low. Evans to Ellingford. Moves around in the air, and second bucket of the day for Mason Ellingford. (16-6) on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Evanston already working themselves into a mighty hole. Fonsbeck back to Coombs. At the top to the corner. Huber to Fonsbeck. Baseline drive. High dribble. Dish back out to the right side. Coombs finds a cutting Fonsbeck. Floater, teardrop. Good. Just from the left block, he threw it in, and Fonsbeck with another 2. 8 points for Fonsbeck, 18-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy board, down to about a minute in the first quarter. Out to the corner, Seth Lloyd tries his first shot of the day, misses a bit long. Coombs with the board for Bear River. Bounce pass and running. Huber cuts through. No, that is Roholt. Makes it and gets the foul. Brady Hurd, the offender. And one opportunity, Roholt with his first bucket. 4th Bear River player to score. It's already 20-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. And one for Roholt. 51 seconds left in the first quarter. Shot misses to the left. Evans nearly bobbled the board out of bounds. 47 seconds left. Dawson Crofts picked up his dribble out in no man's land. Finds Ellingford, 2's big steps into the paint, misses, looking to get his own board. Coombs rips it out of his hands. 2-on-2, Coombs likes his odds. Finds Fonsbeck or Summers out there on the open spot. Crofts came up with a block. Back to Evanston. Evans drives in, loses his dribble, goes out of bounds, and back to Bear River. .1 seconds left in the first quarter. Roholt slow with no pressure in the backcourt. Looking back to Coach Hump for the play call. 14 seconds as he takes it across the timeline at about 8 seconds after the inbound. Working against Crofts, gets a step, dish to the outside. Coombs with an easy open shot, a little bit long from the baseline. Evans to Crofts, 2 seconds left. Crofts tries to throw it up and draw a contact foul. First quarter ends 20-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Bear River leading by 14. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
At beautiful Bear Lake, skiing, snowmobiling, sailing, and swimming are just some of the fun activities offered to recreationists. The Greater Bear Lake Valley offers prime hunting and fishing areas, whether it's trout fishing in the streams or ice fishing for Cisco on the lake, hunting deer or seeking elk along the high mountain ridges. The scenic corner of Utah and Idaho offers outdoor recreation and historical interests away from crowds and high prices. Visit bearlake.org for more information.
Hello, Miss Susan Siamese Cat.
Dr. Dog, I'm here because my perfectly shiny fur has lost its shimmer, and I don't have the energy I did as a kitten.
Miss Susan Siamese Cat, I recommend that you start taking the Feline Daily Multi-Chews from PetMinerals.com immediately. Your good health isn't a yarn ball to play with.
Dr. Dog, you always make me feel better.
Log on to PetMinerals.com today and get your feline supplements ordered today.
20-16 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. 20-6. Bear River on top of Evanston. Red Devils get the ball to start off the quarter. Bear River's been trapping across the timeline and has been finding Evanston in trouble sideline to sideline. Seth Lloyd to Garrett Berger, back to right side. Crofts thought about a shot. Now he's double team trapped, tries to dribble out of it, wobbles as he gets it away to Lloyd. Berger down low, looking for Ellingford, right into the hands though of Kelton Summers. Summers to Roholt, running the offense straight across. Bear River from right to left. Roholt back to Summers, hesitant to shoot, drives in, dish out to Fonsbeck. Open space, out to the corner. And Fonsbeck finds it on the sideline. Catch and shoot. He dished out to the right wing and then went down under a screen. Got the ball back on the sideline, and he's quick to get the offense going again in the second quarter. 23-6. Chris Muller forces up a shot in contact. No good, and the rebound puts Bear River back in control. Roholt out right side. Huber for three. Great shooting, and the quick offense continues. Fonsbeck in double digits, and now Huber joining him with 10. Dish to the right side, catch and shoot. Dawson up and in. Crofts starts off the second quarter with the three ball. That accounts for 50% of the previous offensive output for the Red Devils. 26-9 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. High post pass, dish out to Roholt. Thinks about a three on the wing, has a cutting Huber. Gets it at the top of the key, face guarded by Crofts. Right side to Fonsbeck, and then hold back to Coombs. Coombs takes a screen around, Fonsbeck open at the top of the key, drives in past Lloyd, dish out right side. Up top, head fake, Summers in to Roholt. Huber, athletic try, misses his own shot, gets the board on the putback though. Huber with another two, 28-9 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Lance Evans and Brady Hurd move to the scorer's table. Checking in at the next dead ball, right side. Muller has the pass intended for him, knocked out, and then last touch by Muller as well. Seth Lloyd was looking down low. I think it was Huber that was baiting the pass in. Timeout taken. We'll have a few subs in when we come back on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM. Oh, still in, just substitutions. So it's Logan Litchfield, the first substitute at 5:47 for Bear River. Thought we had a timeout, but the players were just some players headed to the bench. 3 ball by Fonsbeck. He keeps the hot hand alive. 4 3 balls for Fonsbeck already. 31-9 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Turnover for Evanston. Brady Hurd picks it back up. So a steal and then another steal, and Evanston has the ball back. Evans on the left wing, hands off to Crofts, dribbles through a double team, 2 steps, underhand scoop shot, no good. Muller on the rebound, but ripped out of his hands by Huber. Bear River on the run, moving from right to left. The away team in this contest, final day of the Star Valley Shootout. Summers, hands off to Coombs. Dribble through the leg, guarded by Muller. Screen and roll down, Coombs holds on to it. Handoff, now to Fonsbeck. Out to Coombs for 3 on the corner. They're shooting about 80% from 3. Timeout by Evanston, 34-9 on the Impact Physical Therapy board on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNY 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
If you had a toothache, would you see a foot doctor? Or would you go to the dermatologist to have a baby? Of course not. When your vehicle needs service, take it to the best qualified mechanics. At Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, our technicians are GM certified service experts. They're trained to know every inch of your vehicle. Don't trust your vehicle to just anyone. Have all your service done at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. We're a different kind of dealer.
My name is Dr. Micah Pullins. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at Evanston Regional Hospital. I perform total hip, total knee, and total shoulder replacement. The huge majority of patients of mine that have undergone total joint replacement have been dealing with pain and disability for many years. After joint replacement and recovery, patients are back to doing the activities that they want to do.
(34-9) on the Impact Physical Therapy board. I was kind of blown away at looking at this team today with how many points their starters average. And outside of Kelton Summers, who kind of a distributor at 3.6 points per game, they've all got at least 13 to their name. Let's take a look at percentages right now if we can get a chance. Let's see if they have 3 points on here on Max Preps on the stats. 3-point percentage. As a team, they're shooting 44% on the season from beyond the arc. So the question, if they're always this hot, I think they're shooting about 85%, not necessarily, but pretty much. A very good team from beyond the arc on the year. 34-9 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Lob from Hurd to Crofts. He misses it long, back into the hands of Bear River. Huber running with it, finds Coombs straight out to the right side. Litchford for 3. Add another one to the books. Logan Litchford comes in and makes an immediate impact himself. 37-9 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Crofts on the corner. Head fakes, elbow shot, turn around, long, but off the bank it falls. Evanston's pretty much dead in the crowd. I heard maybe 2 or 3 claps after that. The crowd has fallen asleep for the Evanston Red Devils. Fonsbeck misses a 3, rebounded by Lance Evans. 5 points for Crofts. It's about half of the offensive output for the Devils, 37-11. Berger right side to Hurd, then to Crofts on the corner. Looks down to Muller, has to toe the baseline. Dishes back out right side. Hurd up high to Berger, then back to Brady. Brady back to Garrett. Evanston down 26 points, 3:45 left in the first half. Berger, jump stop, up top, Hurd from straight away, 3, falls. Second 3 of the game for Evanston. That's compared to 4 in the first quarter for Bear River and 2, 4, 5 in the second quarter. 37-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Huber at the top of the key, bounce down low, Litchford, bounce pass to Summers. Someone stepped out of bounds. No, it was a foul. Foul on Garrett. What did he reach around on him? Reach foul for Garrett. Mason Ellingford back into the game. Seth Lloyd in as well. Tanner Orton checks in for Bear River. Number 20, a junior. Up high, inbound to Orton. See if he can shoot from 3 as well. Fonsbeck out to the corner. Finds Roholt. Roholt at the wing. Out right side. On the left side, rather, Fonsbeck misses a three. Orton on the rebound, though. Orton's got good size. Looks like he's a rebounder for this team in the rotation. Fonsbeck to the corner, swing up to the top. Roholt for three. Good. 9 points on 3 makes from beyond the arc for Roholt today. 40-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Brady Hurd to the high post. Ellingford can't handle it. Roholt comes up with the steal. Orton takes it, hands it back to Roholt, out to the corner. Parker Coombs wants the transition three, a little bit long. Rebounded by Litchford, off the glass and good. 42-14. 5 points off the bench for Litchford. Everyone except Kelton Summers and Tanner Orton has scored for Bear River if they've been in today. Evans walks with it. And a turnover back to Bear River. 28-point advantage, 42-14 with 2:14 left in the first half. Evanston had 18 at the half in yesterday's game. The difference was they were winning. Spin around, Litchford found some good space. Orton on the rebound. 2 shots coming up as he got knocked down to the ground by a couple of Red Devils. I think it was on Lance Evans. Evans first. Make it 5th team foul for the Red Devils. Girls will be after this, taking on Star Valley, the number 3 ranked team. I think we've got subs in. Mark Huber replaces Fonsbeck. Those are the 2 leading scorers, both on the season and in this contest. Orton misses the first and the second. Rebound for Ellingford. Lloyd over to the right wing. Bounce pass to the far sideline. Skip to the right. Hurd found Crofts open on the corner for 3. Missed it off the handle. Evans on the board. 1 dribble. Hard down by Evans. Missed it long, though. Rebound, Bear River. Knocked out. Lost his dribble, and then Roholt trying to save it. Stepped on the sideline. Throwing it behind his back, looking for Litchford. Evanston with the possession back. Dawson Crofts, the inbounder. Goes behind the timeline to Seth Lloyd. Down to 1:38 left in quarter number 1. 42-14. Roholt whistled for the foul on the 50-50 ball. He jumped out in front of Crofts. Team foul number 3 for Bear River. So it would be a shock if we saw any free throws from either side based off the single or double bonus today, at least in the first half. That was just alley-oop over to Crofts. He gets fouled and 1. Second and 1 opportunity for the Red Devils. First one came by way of Mason Ellingford. Crofts with 7 points, chance for 8. Still 1.5 miles to go for the Red Devils, down 42-16 late in the second quarter. Crofts on the and 1, no good. Tanner Orton on the board. Roholt across. Drive in, Huber finds Orton. Looked like he walked it on the wing. Goes over back right side to Litchford, misses his putback attempt. Brady Hurd takes the rebound out to the corner. Seth Lloyd catch and shoot from 3, misses short. Litchford grabs it, off to Roholt. Always looking to run. Huber's up ahead already, into the paint. Turn around at the elbow, back to Litchford, to the corner. Roholt to Huber. 59 seconds left, back to Roholt. High post, bounce pass down to Orton. Ellingford, leading blocker in the 4A West, comes up with a rejection. Evanston basketball, 50 seconds left in the first half. Dawson back to the far sideline. Seth Lloyd calls a clear out. Gets a screen from Ellingford. Right side to Crofts, out to the corner. Hurd on a down screen. Misses the pass and nearly turns it over. Crofts chases it down. Just kept it in front of the midline. Would have been a backcourt violation. Corner 3 by Evans, no good. Ellingford battling for the rebound against Orton. Orton wins it for Bear River. 20 seconds left, 42-16 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Bears leading the Red Devils. 26-point advantage. Down to 10 seconds left. Orton comes out for a screen. Roholt takes it to the left. Dish right side, Litchford to Huber for 3, no good. Ball goes through 2 Red Devils' hands and the clock runs out. Lloyd and Evans couldn't handle it, and at half, 42 to 16 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
We each have 168 hours in every week. When you exercise 2 to 3 hours a week, everything about your life gets better. I know this from personal experience. This is Ben Carden, owner of Flex Fitness Gym in Evanston. 2 to 3 hours of exercise per week will help you feel better, you will have more energy and confidence, your clothes will fit better, and the list goes on. Set yourself up for success. Visit Flex Fitness today and let us help you achieve a more healthy lifestyle. Flex Fitness, 100 Yellow Creek Road, right next to Smith's in Evanston.
In addition to local information and the best live coverage of local sports, you can stream music 24/7 at mylocalradio.com. Log on and choose the music you like best. Classic or modern country, indie, adult contemporary, or classic rock, stream it live through your computer or cell phone. Listen to the music you want and don't miss the information you need. Like us on Facebook and visit mylocalradio.com today.
It's important to feel like you belong. At Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, we understand the value of connection. When you become a member, you join our family. You become an owner of a not-for-profit financial organization, and your success becomes our success. We give back to our members by offering lower loan rates, fewer fees, higher yields, and more products and services. Become a member of Trona Valley Federal Credit Union today, and let's work together to reach your financial goals. We're a caring partner here for you. Member NCUA.
If you're a person who enjoys comfort, affordability, and history, make sure you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn the next time you're in Evanston, Wyoming. In 1957, retired FBI agent Jack Dub Mills purchased the 17-unit motel referred to as the Oasis of the West that was frequented by stars like Dolly Parton and Tanya Tucker. Today, when you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, you'll enjoy the history while you relax in one of the 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres. Best Western Dunmar Inn. Reserve your rooms today, 307-789-3770.
The Lumberyard in Evanston, Wyoming is your local IFA dealer. The Lumberyard has tons of animal feed lines and accessories to help with your farm and ranch. Since 1923, IFA has worked to manufacture and distribute the highest quality products to the agricultural community. The Lumberyard has partnered with IFA to develop product lines based on customer need. We won't sell you something that doesn't make you successful. Visit us online or at the Lumberyard today, your local IFA dealer, 400 Front Street in Evanston.
Halftime here, it's 42-16 at the break. Evanston trailing Bear River big, 10-2 the record for Bear River, and Scott Hunt coming into this contest. And looking at the points per game averages for the starting five of this Bear River team, you knew they had to be doing something right offensively, and shooting the ball 44% on the year from the three-point line. Yeah, they're doing that today. In all, Ren Fonsbeck has 4 3 balls. Mark Huber's added 2. Parker Coombs 3 more, and then 1 from Logan Litchford. Just making it rain from beyond the arc. 14 points for Fonsbeck. Huber with 12. 9 from Coombs. 2 for Wyatt Roholt. 5 from Logan Litchford, and Tanner Olson 0 for 2 from the free throw line. On the Evanston side, Dawson Crofts off the bench, leading the scoreboard for Evanston with 7 points. Almost half of the team's output. 5 from Mason Ellingford and 4 from Brady Hurd is all the Evanston Devils could muster offensively in those first 16 minutes of play. The girls coming up after this, taking on the number 3 ranked team in Wyoming and undefeated Star Valley Braves. Star Valley most recently, prior to this tournament, defeating the Lyman Eagles, a very good 3A team with one of the top players in the state of Wyoming in recent memory, going back to, you had Robbie Ryan, you had Kaylee Johnson, and now this year you have Paige Powell and McKinley Bradshaw both going Division I at the University of Wyoming. Both of them have signed there. This Star Valley team doesn't have any D1 athletes in it, but as a team, they're as solid as it gets. They've already defeated Kelly Walsh and Lyman, two people you figure at the 3A and 4A level to be in it for state consideration come March. That'll be a good contest as the Lady Red Devils were able to go on a 9-0 run and finished with 23 steals in the game. They muddy it up, but they win again for number 6 on the year, 6-3, the record for the Lady Red Devils. This contest number 10, and probably the most challenging of all, if not for Thursday's game against Sugar Salem. Star Valley may be the best team they've seen all year long. We'll take a break and come back for the second half on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
If you want your truck to really catch the eye, have the professionals at Plains Tire in Evanston install a custom lift kit with new tires and wheels. We've got a huge selection to choose from, so no matter what your style is, we've got the tires and wheels to make you smile. The way your truck looks reflects on you. Get the reflection you want with a lift kit, new tires, and wheels from Plains Tire in Evanston, the tire professionals. 157 Bear River Drive. Stop in today.
Does your time at the dental office feel like this? Or like this? At Bear River Dental, we do everything we can to help your time at the dental office feel more like this. Call Bear River Dental today at 307-789-5608 to have a dental experience like this. That's Bear River Dental at 307-789-5608. We'll treat you well.
As your local Ricoh, Toshiba, and Sharp dealer, Mountain West Business Solutions represents quality office equipment that lasts. We work with each client to understand your workflow, your goals, and your bottom line. Whether you lease or purchase office equipment, we have many ways to work with you to provide the best products at the best value. We also service and provide supplies for HP printers. Call Mountain West Business Solutions today. Let us help you find the best solutions for you and your business.
Throughout life, we celebrate the important milestones with jewelry, like graduation with a class ring, a watch for Father's Day, wedding sets for the bride and groom, a strand of pearls for your sweet 16, mother's rings to celebrate family. Commemorate these milestones working side by side with your personal jeweler at Sievers Jewelers. When you want to say, I want this moment to last forever, say it with Sievers. Sievers Jewelers on Main Street in downtown Evanston.
From Randolph, Utah to the Uinta Mountains, from Lyman to Evanston. Whenever you have plumbing, heating, or air conditioning problems, call Landmark Plumbing and Heating at 307-789-8793. Regular office hours run Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. But we also offer 24/7 emergency service. Do you need a new septic system, water heater, or furnace? You can trust Landmark Plumbing and Heating. Program our number into your phone right now, 307-789-8793. Landmark Plumbing and Heating. When you need us, we'll be there.
When you run a farm or ranch, you understand how important water is when it comes to your animals. Not only does it matter for the overall health of your animals, but it directly ties to your bottom line. Ellingford Brothers sells cement water troughs and custom-built critter ladders, culverts, head gates, and septic tanks. See how Ellingford Brothers can help you with water options for your farm or ranch. Call today, 307-789-1515. That's 789-1515.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Westar Printing design your business cards. Now with same-day and next-day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Westar Printing, 307-789-5202.
Uinta County School District Number 1 has been committed to excellence since its beginning in 1870. This commitment is not only reflected in student education, but in our school buildings and facilities over the years. The staff at Uinta County School District Number 1 works hard to provide clean, comfortable, and safe learning environments for student learning. No matter what department you're working with, at Uinta County School District Number 1, you will always find us striving for the pathway to excellence.
30 seconds away from the beginning of the second half, Evanston versus Bear River on day 3 of the Star Valley Shootout. The boys without answers against this 10-2 team led by Coach Scott Hunt, who is a fiery guy. He was upset visibly and audibly as well yesterday when Bear River was making it a close contest against Judge Memorial. And you could hear him from up here and could see probably long time head man for this program. Expects excellence, and today he's getting it. On the other side for the Red Devils, after a win over the homestanding Star Valley Braves today, you see a couple of players looking a little bit deflated as the second half is set to begin. Starting five, same for Evanston. Berger, Hurd, Lloyd, Ellingford, and Evans. And for Bear River, it appears to be the same as well. Coombs, Fonsbeck, Huber. Inbounding is Roholt and Summers. Huber pulls up from about 6 feet away after the ball was nearly stolen away by Garrett Berger, and immediately 2 more points on the board. 44-16 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evans down low, finds a point-blank shot. That's not been a given this year for Lance. He's trying to work on some confidence. Something's just not gone right for him, but immediately gets his first shot of the second half to connect. 44-18 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Up and under. Fonsbeck moves around to Ellingford for 2 more. 4 quick points, not even 30 seconds into the second half for Bear River. On the other side, Berger draws a foul, running in for a layup, headed to the line for 2 shots. Foul on Huber. Bear River with just 3 fouls last half. Berger for the free throw, misses short. Gets the ball for the second. Evanston down by 28 points, 27 with the second make for Garrett. 1 of 2 trip from the line. Huber running straight ahead, catches it on the far sideline. Looking for a pass mate. Coombs in the blocks, out to Fonsbeck for 3. No, too short. Evans up with it. Berger runs up the middle of the sideline, trapped. And Huber rips it out of his hands. Huber looked ahead to Coombs, then instead hands off to Roholt. Out to the sideline. Summers misses a 3-ball. Summers hasn't taken many shots yet today. Misses that one, though. Hurd dribbling around a double team, picks it up, throws out near sideline to Lloyd. Down low to Ellingford. Good assist from Seth Lloyd. 46-21 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Mason Ellingford with 7 points in the game, tied for the lead with Dawson Crofts off the bench. Huber goes to the right side. Pass to the high post. Gets it back. Tries a wing 3. Down. Mark Huber with 3 long balls today. And Bear River up into double digits and makes from beyond the arc. Hurd tries a transition 3-ball off the handle, no good. Over the back, foul called against Lance Evans, trying to get the board over the back of Summers. Second foul for Lance Evans. Bear River's gone 7 deep today, as has Evanston, with Crofts and Moeller playing limited time off the bench. Six players for Bear River have scored. Tanner Orton went 0 for 2 from the line. Otherwise, it'd be all 7. Huber to Roholt, out to the corner. Fonsbeck to Coombs, looking for an open guy. It's Huber on the corner for 3. Back-to-back 3-balls in 2 possessions for Bear River's Mark Huber. Had 12 points at the half. He's already well on his way to 20. Well, he's right there at 20 with 8 points in not even 3 minutes of play, about 2 minutes down. Ball knocked out of bounds, and that was just, I thought it was tipped. No, it was just overthrown, looking for Ellingford. Hurd tosses it away, a 31-point lead for Bear River. They're slow to take it across the timeline. Fonsbeck calling for motion. High play up, out to Fonsbeck from the pass from Coombs. Ellingford jumps out to the wing to guard him. Coombs shed fakes out to Evans. Finds Roholt, back outside. Coombs open on the corner for 3. Bouncing up and falling down. Bear River has the shooter's touch of all shooter's touches today. Coombs with his first connection of the half. 55-21 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Fonsbeck to Huber. Drives in, fakes the 3. Past Ellingford, hoop in the harm. May have been a goaltend as well, but the ball went in either way. Foul number 1 on Mason. .22 points for Huber. And one opportunity. With 4:58 left. Lance Evans out of the game. Dawson Crofts checks in for him. Huber makes it from the line. 3 long balls already in the quarter for Bear River. 58-21 the score on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Crofts on the left wing. Drives into the free throw line. Has the ball deflected as it goes to Seth Lloyd. Skip to the left side. Hurd fakes a shot. Has Huber run straight into him. Actually, that was Summers. Foul on Summers, number 2 for Bear River of the half. Crofts the inbounder, up top to Lloyd. Over to the right side, David Baxter in for the first time today. Baxter back to Lloyd, looks over near sideline. Hurd fires from 3, no good off the handle. I think Hurd's 1 for 4 from beyond the arc today. Out to the right side, Bear River pushing once again down to the blocks. Ellingford gets away with a push. Up top from Summers. Huber, another straightaway 3. His 3rd of the quarter, 4th, 5th of the game. 61-21. That means it's a running clock in this contest with 4:06 left in the 3rd quarter. 61-21 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Crofts trips as he goes into the lane. Still is able to put up a shot and make it for Evanston. 9 points for Crofts, 61-23 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Handoff from Roholt. Finds Huber. Up top, Coombs. Dishes to the left side. Fonsbeck to Roholt for 3. No off the handle. Rebounded by Brady Hurd. 3:30 left in the 3rd quarter. Evanston down by a miraculous 38 points off some incredible shooting by Bear River. Not an anomaly either. Turnover as Hurd looks for Lloyd. Coombs takes it right out of his hands. Makes the layup. Ends up in the benches after a mighty push from Mason Ellingford. No call on there. 3-ball missed long for Evanston. Crofts comes up with the board. No look pass straight out of bounds. Intended for Ellingford. Missed it by a mile. 63-23. The score, Bear River well on their way to an 11-2 record. Clock will just keep running outside of quarter stops and timeouts the rest of the way for this contest. The rule in Wyoming, 40 points. Roholt, bounce pass to the high post. Summers gets a back cut from Summers. Dish out to the right side. And he was looking for Litchford. It was from Fonsbeck, rather. Mason Ellingford forced the ball to go out of bounds when he knocked right into Fonsbeck. Referees just letting him play on. Evanston basketball. Crofts across the timeline. No look pass out to Hurd. Down low to Ellingford through his hands and out of bounds. Garrett Berger out of the game. Brady Hurd out of the game, and Mason Ellingford out. Moeller, Baxter, and Burke Thomas all making their appearance onto the court. Burke for the first time in, I think, since the Sheridan game. Coombs down low, and they call the shot off. It was a foul on the ground on Garrett Berger. Inbound, up top, Coombs from the wing. Finds Fonsbeck on the corner for 3. Rattling around and falling. Fonsbeck had 14 at the half. He's got 19. 66-23 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Burke Thomas on the sideline, trapped. Passes out of it, finds Berger. Berger dribbles into the baseline. Outside, Crofts for 3. Good. Dawson up to 12 points. 66-26 with a minute left in the 3rd quarter, and this game will move right along at a running clock pace. Litchford to the left side. Back cut and an easy up and in for Roholt. Assisted by Coombs on that play. Roholt, 4 points today. Well under his average of 14 a game, but other players have been more than making up for it. Crofts out to the corner. Thomas tries for a three ball, misses front iron. Huber on the board, 23 seconds left. 42-point advantage for Bear River. Huber will just walk it right across. Crofts has to work with a steal. Screen roll down by Litchford. Dish out to the right corner. Finds Roholt for three. Rejected by Thomas. Down low. Litchford on the board. Up and in. 70-26 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Litchford with 7. 70 points for Bear River in just 3 quarters of play. We'll be back with the fourth quarter next on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Members of Trona Valley Federal Credit Union feel confident that our staff has your best interest in mind, confident that we acknowledge your financial needs, confident that we are always working hard to provide the best rates, best products, and the best service the industry can offer, and confident that we will always work with you to help achieve your financial goals. Join Trona Valley Federal Credit Union today, tronavalley.com, member NCUA.
If you haven't seen the huge selection of furniture and appliances at Kazine's, you've got to stop by. Is your mattress old and lumpy? We sell mattresses. Has your dishwasher quit doing its job? We carry a full line of kitchen appliances. Does your living room furniture look like it started out in your great Aunt Vi's house? We've got you covered. At Kazine's, you'll find great prices and everything you need to furnish your home inside and out. Stop in today. Kazine's, 800 Front Street, Evanston.
$70-26 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. A running clock for the fourth quarter. Evanston hapless against this incredible Bear River team. And a 44% margin from the three, 44% accuracy clip from beyond the arc. That will not be hurt by today's game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's 45 points from beyond the arc for Bear River today on 15 made threes. Crofts on the right side. As we start the fourth quarter, Garrett Berger, Dawson Crofts, Burke Thomas, Chris Muller, and David Baxter out on the court. Bear River running with its original. Tanner Orton down low and add him to the board, assisted by Roholt. Check that, Huber on the assist. Crofts goes into the lane, gets fouled, knocked down to the ground hard. 2 shots coming up for Dawson. Off the bench, Dawson led the way with the Red Devils. He has 12 points in the contest, which is 2 points shy of, or 1 point shy of having half of their total offensive output. Crofts at the line, 4-2. First free throw, no good. At the line, Dawson 0 for 2. Crofts for the second, in. Burke Thomas steals it away to Muller. Couple steps, layup shot, no good, gets his own board, fouled by Orton. Muller back to the line. Two shots for Chris. Foul on Tanner Orton is his first. Shot no good for Muller. Case Jones in for Bear River. Second free throw by Muller in. 1 of 2 trip for him, or 2 of 2 trip rather. No, 1 of 2 trip. 72-28 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Whistle blown for Garrett Berger, offending on Mark Huber. Inbound for Bear River. Huber takes it. New player in is, I got to get his name in. Got a couple new players in. Josh Payne, sophomore, playing some point guard for Bear River off the bench. They usually don't get him in, but his lead as big as this one. Why not? 72-29 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Litchford at the top of the key. Muller did go 2 of 2 from the line. Out to the corner. Coombs down low. Litchford, one dribble, fade away. Looked like Ellingford got a hand on it. Dawson Crofts comes up with the rebound. Throw ahead to Hurd. He's looking for a layup. Pump fake. Litchford still got a hand, but it was on the wrist of Hurd. So he's back to the line for 2. Clock continuing to run, so we're already under 5 minutes to play. Litchford's first foul. Brady Hurd with 5 points today. Devils down by 42. Brady, Garrett Berger to the bench. Seth Lloyd back into the game. Misses the second. Ellingford chases down the rebound. Ellingford fouled by Orton. That's foul 6, so still an inbound pass. No free throws yet. Orton's second foul. Crofts set to inbound with 4:08 left on the running clock. Right side, out to the corner. Crofts from the pass from Hurd misses a 3 ball. Evans up on the board, looking for an up and under, and Evans reached around from the left side and put it in on the right. The long arms of Evans coming in handy on that play. I'd like to see a replay of that one. It looked like he was Stretch Armstrong there. 72-32 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Evans with 4 points in the game. Josh Payne to Litchford. Out on the left wing. Evans looking for a steal. Crofts tight on Huber. Huber backs up. Mid-ranger. Misses short. Evans chasing down the board. Knocks it out of bounds. Stays with Bear River. Jarrett Giles into the game for Bear River. Another guy that's not used to playing in the varsity, along with Payne. Giles at the timeline. Across, goes to Payne. Payne crosses over. Pocket picked by Lloyd, but Litchford picks it up. 3 minutes left, 72-32 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Trevor Toon also into the game, and a travel called on Litchford. Wade Bowen comes into the game for Evanston, as does Braxton Lind. 2 more guys as that bench clears that only see time when, well, one side loves it, the other side can't wait till the next game. 2:30 left. Seth Lloyd taking it across. Left side to Lind, over to Hurd. Hurd back to Lind, over to the corner. Lloyd fakes a pass, but had no one down in the post waiting for it. Hurd on the right wing. Head fakes, spins around at the right, picks up his dribble. Finds Lloyd open for 3 after a pump fake. Down. Seth Lloyd onto the board. Just his 3rd shot, I think, taken today. He missed his first 2 threes. Makes this one. 72-35 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Under 2 minutes to play. Straightaway 3 missed short. The attempt there by Jarrett Giles. Travel by Evans, apparently not. Lind down to low to Bowen on the blocks, trying to get his shot up, misses. Payne down low to Toon. Toon backs up, finds Litchford. Minute 30 left, 72-35 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. 2:29 the time on the clock. This game getting over about a half hour before scheduled time. Payne tries a 3, looks good, misses just shy. Lance Evans on the rebound, 1:18 left. Lloyd receives the pass up ahead, mid-ranger off the glass, bank, not quite. Bowen on the putback, in. Timeout taken, that will be a clock stopper for Evanston. We'll take it as well on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNY and 99.1 FM and online at
Is laundry one of those chores that drags you down? Let Joe's Modern Cleaners come to your rescue. Take advantage of their wash and fold service. You drop it off and pick it up, the rest is done for you. Or you could take all your clothes to Joe's, load them up into the multiple washers, then dry them in the multiple dryers, and do all 10 loads in the time that it would take you to do 2 at home. Ask about all our other laundry options at Joe's Modern Cleaners, 624 West Cheyenne Drive in the Frontier Square. Take all your clothes to Joe's.
I think another good name for Matt Rex, the owner of T-Bar S Body Shop in Evanston, would be the Anger Eraser. I came out to the parking lot to find a ding and scratch. I was so angry, I went to T-Bar S Body Shop to get a quote and met Matt Rex. He said they would fix it, and he'd even talk to my insurance company. When I picked up my car, it looked great. No stress, no hassle. Matt's friendliness and quality service erased all my anger. When your car gets bunged up, don't get angry, just let T-Bar fix your car.
Few new players in for Evanston. Casey Perriman comes in, Latham Chandler in, Jagger Mitchell, along with Braxton Lind and Wade Bowen. And we have a technical free throw because I think one of those players was not entered into the book, and my guess is by the look of it, I think it was Jagger Mitchell. So 2 free throws, both of them missed on the attempts by Jarrett Giles. Josh Payne will inbound. At this point, you'll take the technical. Bear River basketball. Payne gets a screen from Litchford, loses his dribble, and then falls forward and tumbles down to the ground. Evanston with the ball back, under a minute to play. Inbound, Latham goes to Casey Perriman. 72-37 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Jagger to the right side, Braxton Lind back to Mitchell. Mitchell on the blocks, down to Chandler. Up top, Bowen to the right side. Lind has the ball, knock off his boot, and stolen away by Bear River. Toon on the pickup, gives it to Litchford. Litchford playing point at the moment. Finds Payne, goes off his hands, looks a little nervous out here on the varsity contest. 25 seconds left. Out on the right side. Baseline drive and a foul on either Latham or Casey. That'll basically end the game because the clock doesn't stop on a foul. And that will just about end the game. Inbound to Toon. Bank shot, no good. Litchford at the buzzer. Oh, no, that wasn't Litchford. That was Case Jones at the buzzer. 2 more points. 74-37, the final on the Impact Physical Therapy board on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Bring your vehicle for service at Rocky Mountain Yeti and feel the difference. It's easy. Visit with one of the friendly service riders and then relax and enjoy hot waffles and ice cream. While you relax Yeti style, your vehicle will be worked on by our experienced mechanics. From regular maintenance to major repairs, we do it all. Have your service work done at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston and feel the difference. Get Yeti'd today.
Ooh, yeah.
100 Wasatch Road in Evanston.
For generations, gun ownership has been an important part of our heritage. At the Gun Room in Evanston, you'll find a large selection of quality firearms. Everything from personal protection handguns to hunting rifles and shotguns. With a wide selection of hunting gear, ammo, optics, and apparel, we have what you need. Ask about our 90-day layaway program. And remember, success on the range and in the field starts at the Gun Room. Call today, 307-789-2677.
I've been told the boys' game will not, or the girls' game will not start until 3 o'clock. That was the announcement down on the floor by Dal Erickson, who is handling the mic on the floor when there's not a Star Valley game going on. Evanston versus Star Valley will be coming up in just a bit, and I may need to move my scoreboard. We'll see. We'll see if I need to move that scoreboard camera. Adding up finals points for Evanston first. 1 from Garrett Berger. Brady Hurd finishes with 5. 3 for Seth Lloyd. 7 for Mason Ellingford. Lance Evans with 4. Dawson Crofts finishes with 13, right at his season average. 2 points from David Baxter and 2 from Wade Bowen. On Bear River's side, they got a little bit higher. 14 at the half for Fonsbeck, 17, 18, 19 for Ren Fonsbeck. Kelton Summers did not score. Mark Huber at 12, 14, 16, 19, 22, 25, 4 above his season average. Wyatt Roholt with 4 points. 9, 12, 14 points for Parker Coombs. 7 for Logan Litchford. Tanner Orton with 2 points. And 2 from Case Jones. Jarrett Giles went 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Those are your final tallies. We'll take one last break, and then I think we will go just dead for a little bit and then pick it back up a little bit closer to airtime. So on the radio, we'll go back to music for just a little bit, maybe 10 minutes or so, and then come back on the online stream. We will just put it on mute, but it'll stay on the same stream. So one last break, and then we'll close up this half of the broadcast to get set for the girls next. First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Hello, this is Dr. McKay Frankham. As a dentist in Evanston for over 20 years now, my mission has always been to provide quality dental care for people of all ages at reasonable prices. I'm a detail-oriented person, and it's important to me to stay current on new dental procedures and protocols that can help my patients have the best experience and have the best results. Over the years, I've also worked to keep my overhead low so that I can pass those savings on to my patients. I believe everyone deserves quality dental care. Please call us today at 307-789-8910.
23 minutes until the start of the girls' game. Time now to give out your Dr. McKay Frankham Precision Play of the game, and it goes to Dawson Crofts with 13 points off the bench, leading the way for the Red Devils, and really the only consistent semblance of any offense in today's contest. Had 7 at the half, 6 in the second half, and Evanston had a running clock going from just a couple minutes into that third quarter. The girls coming up next against Star Valley, the number 3 ranked team in 4A, moving up from 3A a year ago by way of expansion, not even because of an extended or an expanded roster of players. Just an expansion of 12 teams in 4A to 16 moves Star Valley up, and they are immediate power makers both in volleyball and now basketball. Like I said, we will now send you back to music on K9 for about 10 to 15 minutes and then come back with the start of this contest, Evanston versus Star Valley on the girls. We'll stay on the same stream on mylocalradio.com and be back with the start of this in about 10 to 15 minutes from now. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Evanston basketball is live on the radio at KNYN 99.1 and online at mylocalradio.com. Catch the Red Devils all winter long on your exclusive home for Evanston sports. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Mountain West Business Solutions, Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, Landmark Plumbing and Heating, McKay Frankham, Uinta County School District Number 1, Joe's Modern Cleaners, Ellingford Brothers, Legal Tender Restaurant at Dunmar Inn, The Lumberyard, Rocky Mountain Yeti, Bear River Dental, Superior Rental and The Gun Room, T-Bar S Body Shop, West Star Printing, Pet Mineral Labs, Trona Valley Credit Union, MyLocalRadio.com, Wyoming Dental Specialties, Plains Tire, Evanston Regional Hospital, Kazine's, Seavers Jewelers, Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau, and Flex Fitness. With the opening tip approaching, let's head courtside for pregame coverage.
Welcome back. Same stream, new game, a minute and a half before the start of Evanston versus Star Valley. Back in just a minute and a half, 90 seconds from now, to give you those starting lineups for the Evanston Lady Red Devils and the Star Valley Lady Braves on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
When it comes to shopping online, you definitely want to put thelumberyard.com on your list of favorites. You'll save time and money by visiting thelumberyard.com first. You'll find a huge selection of inventory to choose from. We've got everything you need for any of your home, yard, or shop projects. Get excellent prices and quick delivery when you shop at thelumberyard.com. We are part of the local community, plus we ship all over the United States. Log on today to see what all the excitement is about.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at West Star Printing design your business cards. Now with same day and next day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit West Star Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. West Star Printing, 307-789-5202.
Hello, Miss Susan Siamese Cat.
Dr. Dog, I'm here because my perfectly shiny fur has lost its shimmer, and I don't have the energy I did as a kitten.
Miss Susan Siamese Cat, I recommend that you start taking the Feline Daily Multi-Chews from PetMinerals.com immediately. Your good health isn't a yarn ball to play with.
Dr. Dog, you always make me feel better.
Log on to PetMinerals.com today and get your feline supplements ordered today.
The Evanston Lady Red Devils are the road team in this contest as we welcome you back to Star Valley High School for the final day of the shootout. Evanston starters, same as always, 1 through 5 in the position rank. Number 2, senior Kaylin Hyatt at the wing spot. Number 3, fat 4'11", Corey DeRue, and number 23, a senior Natalie Robbins. Power forward, number 34, a junior Hannah Sowers, and number 20 in the post, a senior Aja Hanna Archuleta. Starters for Star Valley: Caitlin Erickson getting the start today, along with Abby Coles, Shay Erickson, Millie Merritt, and Olivia Muir out there. Double check on Muir. Yes, she is out there. Merritt is, yep. And so one player I had that might get a start that is not is, no, Cassie Hunsaker is out there. And Merritt is the one not out. So Millie Merritt starting on the bench, I believe, along with Otessa Olson. We'll also see a couple other players. McKenna Brogue might see some time as well. Opening tip, Olivia Muir and Aja Hanna Archuleta both knock it out of bounds. And the referees deciding who was the last to touch it. It is Evanston basketball. Sideline inbound, Evanston in the red road jerseys going from right to left in the first half. Inbound to Kaylin Hyatt, and the game has begun. Opening possession, Evanston Lady Red Devils. At 6-3 on the season, Star Valley undefeated coming into this tournament. Out to the corner, Kaylin Hyatt, bounce pass to Sowers. Turnaround hook shot, off the glass, hard, no good. Sowers battling for the board along with Caitlin Erickson. Ball goes down to the ground, jump ball up. Star Valley basketball. Inbound for Star Valley. Evanston pressing. A very athletic Star Valley team to press against. It may come back to haunt them. We'll see how it works for Evanston. But that's how they have to play. They have to convert with steals, turnovers, playing tight in the passing lanes. Ball down low. Natalie Robbins knocks it out of the hands of Erickson. Last touch by Natalie. Tried to rip it right out. Millie Merritt inbounding to Erickson on the blocks. One step in and good. Caitlin Erickson on the board. Leading point tallier for Star Valley this year. Between the two teams, the only player in the top 10 in the state in scoring. Steal away, Abby Coles with a fast break bucket, 4-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. As I was saying, the only player in the top 10 in the state in scoring for either of these two teams is Caitlin Erickson at 14 points a game. That comes in at number 7. Leading the state is Riley Ladke at 21.3, a senior. Kai Buell, a junior, third in scoring at 17 points. She spent her first 2 years at Rock Springs, transferring over to East this year. But Brenley Jenkins, a freshman, wearing number 23, the one number higher than her older sister Taylor Jenkins wore for 4 years, playing at the varsity level for Rock Springs, is second in the state at scoring a few weeks in at 21 points per game, shooting 42% from the field and 70% from the free throw line. Ajahana Archuleta turns around in the high post, shoots, misses, and a foul comes in, putting Archuleta on the line. She got knocked on the elbow. Archuleta with 13 points yesterday in the win, 39-37 over Bear River. Evanston was down 37-30 with 2 minutes and 42 seconds left and came back and won. They looked dead in the water. Archuleta has struggled at the free throw line this year and went 1 of 6 yesterday, misses her first attempt. Second free throw set up. It's long as well. Hit a lot of handle this year. Hannah Sowers goes down to the ground and picks up the rebound. Coming into this tournament, from the free throw line, Ajahana was shooting 60%. I think that's dropped a little bit. It's been a rough tournament shooting. Out to the right wing, Natalie Robbins finds Corey DeRue on the left. Minute and a half into the game, Star Valley up 4-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Robbins flashes to the post. Archuleta turns around, shoots, makes. 4-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Archuleta with her first bucket of the game. And first for Evanston. Caitlin Erickson passes to Coles across the timeline. Middle of the court, looks over left side to Muir, averaging about 6 a game. She drives in and is charged with a charge. Kaylin Hyatt drawing that one, setting her feet and taking the fall. Olivia Muir, a post player for the Star Valley team. Otessa Olsen checks in for Olivia. Otessa Olsen, a junior. 4-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Star Valley pressing. Corey DeRue breaks it, finds Sowers on the left block, tie, ball game. Hannah Sowers with the put up, and Corey DeRue was a one-man press breaking crew on that. She just went straight up the sideline and beat everyone off the dribble. Coles to the corner, Olsen head fakes to the left, over to the left wing, up top back to Coles. Over to the right side, Hunsaker to Erickson, she's in the blocks, back out top to Hunsaker. Millett to Coles, down into the post. Olsen turns and shoots, misses front iron. Robbins on the rebound. Looking for someone to pass to. Corey DeRue comes up. Coach Fessler barking out instructions from the sideline. Coming into the year, he said we're going to have to make it messy, and that's exactly how these Evanston Lady Red Devils games have gone. But they've won more than they've lost, 6-3 on the season. Turnover stolen away. It's out of bounds on Star Valley. Archuleta was in front of Cassie Hunsaker, who was on the run and dribbled it off her foot. 5:03 left in the first quarter. Evanston and Star Valley tied. 3 players bunched up for the Red Devils to screen and find an opening through this press. Go to Corey DeRue. She's the most experienced ball handler at the varsity level, been playing significant minutes since her sophomore season. First year as a starter. Takes it across the timeline, hands off to Natalie Robbins. Robbins over to Hyatt on the right side. Archuleta battling against Otessa Olsen in the post. Sowers to the left side. Robbins looks and waits, skips to the right. Hyatt, baseline drive off the glass and good. Kaylin Hyatt with her first 2 points of the game. Near steal away, Archuleta trying to play in the passing lanes. Caitlin Derrickson passes off near side. Across the timeline by Millie Merritt. Shea Erickson down to the blocks. Otessa Olsen finds some space. 6-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Olsen with her first 2 of the game. Corey DeRue, she's handling the press very well so far, and I would imagine they're probably going to stick with her as long as she's out on the court. Hyatt looking again baseline, this time driving out and dishing to Archuleta, stolen away by Olsen. On the run, Abby Coles for Star Valley, out to the corner. Look for Caitlin Derrickson, skips it right side to Shea Erickson. Skip to the left, Coles open on the corner for three, lets it fly and falls out of the rim. Archuleta with the rebound, running with it. Has Caitlin Hyatt to her right, closing in, taking it herself off the glass, no good. Otessa Olsen comes down with the rebound. 6-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy board, 3:40 left in the first quarter. Millie Merritt slowing things up and calling out the play with her left hand for Star Valley. Out to the left side, it's Caitlin Derrickson. Pop to the top, Shea rolls down to the corner. Up top, Coles gets it out to Merritt. Olsen being fronted. Archuleta slaps it out, trying to race it down. It's a one-man, one-on-one. Archuleta had it. It's out of bounds. Aja did not touch it last. It was off the body of Shea, I think maybe off of her shin. It looked like Archuleta tried to slap down and grab it as it was headed out on the baseline, but she must have missed. 3:20 left in quarter number one. Corey DeRue to inbound. McKenna Brogue, a sophomore, checks in for Star Valley. Zosha Novikowski in for Evanston. Sierra Burley also in for the Red Devils, as is Taryn Wagstaff. Push off as Zosha gets it in the the right block side, and McKenna Brogue with an early foul. Team foul number 3 for Star Valley. None for Evanston. Burley the inbound, bounces it to Zosha. She goes up off the glass, misses hard, rebounded by Wagstaff. One bounce, down to the ground, back up to Burley on the right wing. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. An exciting one for Evanston so far. Drive in, DeRue tries to find Archuleta, misses, but Aja was ready to chase it down. Skip to the right side, Wagstaff to DeRue around the right corner. Baseline drive for DeRue. She gets blocked, gets down to Zosha. Zosha needing a passing mate, throws up high to Burley. Uses her body to position and get in the space of Millie Merritt. Merritt face guarding Sierra. She goes up top to Zosha. Zosha to Corey. 2:30 left. Corey getting some space down low, running into Olsen. Aja with the putback. Evanston up 8-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. This Star Valley team defeated Lyman and Kelly Walsh, throwing the ball away. Evanston's defense is in the Braves' head right now. The first game of the year, Star Valley defeated Kelly Walsh 42-38. And then, most recently, prior to this tournament, beat Lyman in a close one. Taryn Wagstaff takes the inbound, 8-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Wagstaff playing point with Burley and DeRue on the wing spots, Novikowski and Archuleta in the post. Wagstaff high post to Zosha. Zosha turns around to her left, establishes her pivot foot, finds DeRue, open for three on the wing, but too long. Burley trying to get the board, no good. Was looking for it over Hunsaker. Hunsaker takes it across the timeline with just under 2 minutes to play. Millie Merritt on the corner, up top to Erickson, down low to Olsen. Olsen finds McKenna Brogue outside for three. That's long off the handle. Rebounded by Star Valley, and Aja gets hit with the foul on the top of the head. That's before the shot. It is on Zosha. It was on 24. Zosha Novikowski with her first foul. Archuleta out of the game. Natalie Robbins, Caitlin Hyatt back in, and Natalie Robbins back in. Corey DeRue also taking a seat. Inbound to the top of the key. Olsen head fakes on the corner, drives into the paint, 2 steps, misses short, front iron. Natalie on the rebound. 1:36 left in quarter number one. Evanston leading Star Valley 8-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Robbins trying to go coast to coast, then finds Zosha over on the corner, hits once off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Caitlin Derrickson. McKenna Brogue will take it across under little pressure up the near sideline. Star Valley, the home team, going from left to right. Flash into the post. Open. McKenna Brogue misses the open layup. Natalie Robbins rebounding and running. Has Zosha up in front. Brogue comes in from behind. Steals it away but knocks it out of bounds. Evanston to inbound from either the far corner of the baseline or the edge of the sideline on that far side. Will be on the far edge of the baseline. Right on that corner spot. Burley looking for a pass mate. Clock running, finds the sideline and knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Wagstaff. It was deflected by Cassie Hunsaker and then deflected off the hand of Wagstaff. 1:06 left in the first quarter. 8-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Abby Coles back into the contest. taking control of point guard duties as the clock goes down to under a minute to play in the first quarter. Kaylin Hyatt face guarding her, trying to force her to go over to the right side. Now forcing her left. Otessa Olsen on the wing. Flash down. Hunsaker has the ball knocked out from behind by Wagstaff. Picked up by Burley. 44 seconds to go. Evanston up by 2 and playing well in this first quarter, holding the high-powered Star Valley offense to just 6 points up to this point. Wagstaff loses control of her dribble, finds Burley up top. Burley looked over to Kaylin Hyatt. Hyatt comes up to the 10-foot line and grabs it. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Hyatt goes left side, high dribble, picked up, goes to Wagstaff. Wagstaff one time on the ground, then to Hyatt. 14 seconds left, throw over to the right wing. Burley fakes into the post, puts the ball on the ground, then back to Hyatt. We're down to 9 seconds left. Free throw line shot, Zosha, good, 10-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Zosha puts the Red Devils up 4 at the end of one quarter. Evanston leading the number 3 team in 4A, 10-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNY 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
It's important to feel like you belong. At Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, we understand the value of connection. When you become a member, you join our family. You become an owner of a not-for-profit financial organization, and your success becomes our success. We give back to our members by offering lower loan rates, fewer fees, higher yields, and more products and services. Become a member of Trona Valley Federal Credit Union today, and let's work together to reach your financial goals. We're a caring partner here for you. Member NCUA.
You're invited to browse through the store at Kazine's Ace Hardware in Evanston. You'll find vacuums and cleaning supplies, everything you need for your next painting project. A full line of electrical products, bolts, screws, hand tools, power tools, bathroom fixtures, and plumbing supplies. Plus everything else you need to take care of your lawn and garden, from lawnmowers to fertilizer. Once you finish all your projects, you can sit down on the comfortable patio furniture and barbecue on your new Weber or Traeger grill that you could also find at Kazine's Ace Hardware. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks. Kazine's Ace Hardware on Front Street in Evanston.
10-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard after one quarter of play. Evanston leading Star Valley. The Evanston defense has forced 123 turnovers coming into this tournament. Star Valley with just 57 turnovers on the year. Evanston's defense quickly getting the ball back in their way on one of those turnovers, and not sure how the rest of the game will go, but taking on the number 3 team in the state. We're giving a team award out here early on. Foul on Evanston, off the ball foul on 24, that's Zosha. For the Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the game on that Evanston defense. Was on 23? Oh, Natalie, not Zosha, 23, not 24. First on Zosha. Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the game on the Evanston team. Holding Star Valley to 6 in the first quarter and scoring 10 themselves. Missed 3 ball by Abby Coles. Goes out of bounds. Natalie Robbins was backing into it and making sure no player tried to come in and swipe it away. Evanston basketball. On the season, Star Valley is shooting 31% from beyond the arc. They did not make one in the first quarter. Evanston, conversely, shooting just 15% from 3 and just 32% from inside the field. Star Valley not a great shooting team either percentage-wise at 36 points, but averaging 67 points per game. Out to the corner. And Taryn Wagstaff is rejected. Back the way of Star Valley. 1 minute through. No one scored yet in the second quarter. 10-6, Evanston leading. Coles out to the left wing. Drive in, baseline. Coles up. No good, but headed to the free throw line. Foul. Looks like Sierra Burley. Hannah Sowers comes in for Zosha. Aja Hanna back into the game for Burley. Taryn Wagstaff out with Corey DeRue back in as well. Hyatt and Robbins, the two remaining players on the court for Evanston. Throw up to the top, Abby Coles collects it at the top of the key. Left side on the wing, Millie Merritt thought about giving it up, and then after no one came out to guard her, Hunsaker takes a 3, misses it long, battle for the rebound all the way to the sideline, out of bounds, last touch by Hunsaker. Evanston basketball. Corey DeRue takes it across for Evanston. That's forced Star Valley to kind of hold back on the press breaker on the press attack rather, because DeRue's just been taking care of it herself. Hyatt with the left-hand dribble has the ball poked away by Abby Coles. She pokes at it again. They get tied up at the sideline. Jump ball called. That should stay with Evanston. It does. Star Valley started the quarter with possession. 1.5 minutes gone by, and no one scored for Evanston. That's fine, just fine. They're just trying to keep that other team from scoring and then find their shots where they can. It's a different look team from a year ago, but the Lady Red Devils are making it work one way or another early on in the year. Robbins, a step inside the three-point line, no good. Hunsaker with the board, looking to run with it up the far sideline. Has to jump stop as 4 defenders quickly back for Evanston. Coles has it on the left wing, 2 minutes gone by. Close to a carry. 5-second clock's moving. She goes over to Hunsaker on the corner. Millie Merritt pops out to the top of the key, drives in, right side, pass off. Erickson for 3. Shea Erickson with a 3-ball makes it a 1-point contest. First points of the second quarter, 10-9 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Natalie Robbins on the right wing, down to the blocks, 1 dribble, Sowers up, rolling around, falls. Hannah Sowers back on the board, her second field goal of the contest. 12-9 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Hunsaker across the timeline, guarded by Archuleta, forcing her over to the far sideline. Throws it to the free throw line. There's Erickson. Caitlin looks back to Coles. Now puts the ball on the ground out to Shea Erickson. She just made a 3, tries another, airballs it. Robbins with the board, strong down there. Robbins on the left-handed dribble, tries to take it herself. Gets face guarded and stripped wholesale by Coles. Up ahead, Merritt against DeRue. On the layup, it's good. 12-11 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Millie Merritt, first points of the day for her. 5-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy board, the score differential in the second quarter. Ball knocked out of bounds after an Evanston miss. Last touch by Abby Coles. Otessa Olsen checks into the game, as does the sophomore McKenna Brogue for Evanston. Zosha back in for the Red Devils. I think I said for Evanston. For Star Valley, Otessa and Brogue are back in. For Evanston, it's Zosha back in. She gets the bounce pass on the corner, but it's knocked out of bounds by Brogue. Try it again for the Devils. Need someone to come and inbound it. Corey DeRue will come and take over those duties. 4:48 left in the second quarter. 12-11 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. No one's moving for Evanston. Now Archuleta tries to move into the left block, stolen away by Caitlin Erickson. Merritt across the timeline to the corner. Brogue left open on the corner for 3. Now down to the blocks. Olsen turns around, double team. Out to Merritt for 3. Air ball. 1 hop. Otessa Olsen picks up the board. Back to Erickson. Guarded by DeRue. Up at the top. Coles tries a 3. It looks good, and it is. Star Valley takes a 14-12 lead. 2 3-pointers in the second quarter, and things are turning around for the number 3 team in 4A. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNY and 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Timeout on the court.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
If you want your truck to really catch the eye, have the professionals at Plains Tire in Evanston install a custom lift kit with new tires and wheels. We've got a huge selection to choose from, so no matter what your style is, we've got the tires and wheels to make you smile. The way your truck looks reflects on you. Get the reflection you want with a lift kit, new tires, and wheels from Plains Tire in Evanston, the tire professionals. 157 Bear River Drive. Stop in today.
Back here at Star Valley High School, a steal by Star Valley as Caitlin Erickson takes it away from Kaylin Hyatt. 14-12 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Out to Erickson for 3. Try it again. No, off the handle. Evanston needs a board here. Pops off the head of Sowers and then into the hands of Erickson. She's in the blocks, getting hit by Hyatt for the foul. Corey DeRue was calling for a double dribble. May have had a case there. Foul on Kaylin is her first. Team foul number 4 for Evanston. Hyatt and Sowers are out. Amber Lowe into the game, and Natalie back in. 2 posts are Aja and Zosha. Out to the corner. Millie Merritt drives into the elbow, gives out to the left wing, Abby Coles. Calling for a switch up on the offense. Over to the corner, Erickson to Brogue for three. Again, long off the handle. Rebound, again to Star Valley, but then tied up and a foul on number 3, Corey DeRue. DeRue's first, team foul number 5. 14-12 the score. Evanston playing well on day 3 of this tournament, but maybe running out of a little bit of energy. Turnaround shot by Erickson. Caitlin scores in the blocks. Erickson 7 points, leading all scorers today. 16-12 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Lowe drives across the timeline. Holding on to it, bounces it to Robbins. Robbins tightly guarded by Merritt. Up top to Aja. Aja dribbles in, hands off to Robbins. Skip to the left side, over the head of Lowe. Knocked out of bounds, last touched by Abby Cole. She said, I never touched it. Stays with Evanston. Ill-advised pass there, not a lot of options, but went too high there. Archuleta wants it in the post. On the inbound, instead it goes up top to Lowe. 3 minutes left. Evanston down by 4 after leading by 4 at the end of the first quarter. DeRue comes off a screen, gets it at the key. Over to the left wing. Robbins looks for the down screen. Crosses over to the left, goes to the corner. Lowe knocks it off her body. Stolen away, back to Star Valley. That was a turnover by Lowe. That was a giveaway right to the Braves. Otessa on the corner, back up top to Coles, then to Merritt on the wing. 2:35 left in the second quarter. Handoff to McKenna Brogue. Brogue to Caitlin. Caitlin with 7 points, guarded by Archuleta, gives it back to Merritt. Merritt waits for the screen of Coles. She's open for 3, fires on the corner. In and Star Valley, here they come. Abby Coles, the third 3-ball of the quarter for the team. 19-12 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Evanston struggling to score. Just 1 field goal in the quarter. A tie-up and a foul by Millie Merritt, trying to force a jump ball. Merritt's first. Team foul number 4 for Star Valley in the half. Wagstaff behind the timeline to Lowe. Lowe goes to her left. Has a much taller Coles on her. Natalie Robbins tries to sell a foul against Merritt. Instead's called for a travel. 19-12 on the Impact Physical Therapy board, under 2 minutes to play. Erickson catch in the blocks. Started to run before she had the dribble, loses it to Wagstaff. Taryn across the timeline with 1:45 left in the second quarter. Low on the baseline. Bounce to Archuleta, turn around at the block, fire, fouled, headed to the line. In the previous 3 games, Evanston's gone 1-2 in this tournament. Archuleta 0 for 2 from the free throw line in this contest. Yesterday she was 1 for 6. And against Ridgeline she went 0 for 5 and 0 for 2 against Sugar Salem. Misses the first. So in this entire tournament, Archuleta struggles at the line. She's only made 1 free throw in 4 games. 1:37 left in quarter number 2. Free throw number 2 coming up. Puts it up and misses long. Rebounded by Brogue. Outside to the corner. Coles takes another 3. Good! Abby Coles on fire. 7 points for her in the contest. 2 3-balls. And 22-12. All of a sudden, Star Valley, here they come with the offensive roar. Archuleta takes a screen to the right, drives into the blocks, dishes out to the corner. Sierra Burley to Natalie Robbins, 1:10 left. Robbins fakes a pass, drives into the blocks, misses off the side of the backboard, called for a foul, 2 shots. I think it's Olsen on the foul, number 44. Junior post for Star Valley. It's her first. Natalie yet to score in today's game. Takes her first free throw. That's just the 3rd point for Evanston of the quarter. Second shot, misses. Archuleta on the board, put back in. 3-point play the unconventional way for Evanston. A missed free throw, then a putback. 22-15. Lead is 7 for Star Valley. Under a minute to go. Press back on for the Devils. Erickson crosses over to the right, takes it through the timeline. Working against Burley. Throws out to the corner. Abby Coles has had the hot hand as of late. Dribbles back with 40 seconds left. Over to Brogue on the corner. Otessa Olsen. Looking down to the baseline for any pass down to the blocks. Finds Merritt. Turnaround. Dish out right side. Coles on the line for 3. It's just on the line, so it's a 2. 24-15 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. 9 points for Abby Coles in the game. 21 seconds left. 24-15 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Natalie Robbins playing for a final possession, maybe. 13 seconds left at the top. Dribbles back behind the volleyball line. 8 seconds left. Screen left. Goes with it. Loses the ball. Tries it again. 4 seconds left. Now she drives into the paint. Up. Floater. Good. 24-17 at the end of 2 quarters. Evanston within reach, down 7. A good quarter could change it all, but Star Valley's offense starting to come back alive on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
When you run a farm or ranch, you understand how important water is when it comes to your animals. Not only does it matter for the overall health of your animals, but it directly ties to your bottom line. Ellingford Brothers sells cement water troughs and custom-built critter ladders, culverts, head gates, and septic tanks. See how Ellingford Brothers can help you with water options for your farm or ranch. Call today, 307-789-1515. That's 789-1515.
Is laundry one of those chores that drags you down? Let Joe's Modern Cleaners come to your rescue. Take advantage of their wash and fold service. You drop it off and pick it up. The rest is done for you. Or you could take all your clothes to Joe's, load them up into the multiple washers, then dry them in the multiple dryers, and do all 10 loads in the time that it would take you to do 2 at home. Ask about all our other laundry options at Joe's Modern Cleaners, 624 West Cheyenne Drive in the Frontier Square. Take all your clothes to Joe's.
From Randolph, Utah to the Uinta Mountains, from Lyman to Evanston. Whenever you have plumbing, heating, or air conditioning problems, call Landmark Plumbing and Heating at 307-789-8793. Regular office hours run Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. But we also offer 24/7 emergency service. Do you need a new septic system, water heater, or furnace? You can trust Landmark Plumbing and Heating. Program our number into your phone right now, 307-789-8793. Landmark Plumbing and Heating. When you need us, we'll be there.
Sometimes when you're shopping for a vehicle, you're not sure what you want, so you drop by and look at all the options. Other times you know exactly what you want. At Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, you can call us or schedule a test drive online. We'll have it ready when you get here. We're here to help you get exactly what you want on your schedule. So whether you want to browse or pre-schedule a test drive, Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet is here for you. 624 Front Street, Evanston. We're a different kind of dealer.
Education in Wyoming has been a long-held tradition. The communities that make up Uinta County School District No. 1 are committed to those traditions. Student learning, teacher and staff development, extracurricular activities for students to choose from, quality facilities that are clean and comfortable, and a transportation department that always goes above and beyond are just some of the ways we work as a community to help students succeed. Uinta County School District No. 1, Pathway to Excellence.
24-17 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Star Valley leading Evanston. A great first quarter for the Lady Red Devils. And they get about the same offensive output in the second. 10 points in the first, 7 in the second. But Star Valley gets a little bit more working, especially from beyond the arc. 4 3-balls in the quarter for Star Valley, 18 points in all. The Lady Red Devils are still in this contest, just down by 7. They overcame a 7-point deficit in the final 2.5 minutes last night against Bear River. Star Valley a little bit more solid of a team, but the Lady Red Devils have elevated their play tonight. It's, once again, like Coach Fessler said in the interview, just need to start making some shots. And from the free throw line, the Lady Red Devils are 1 for 6, 2, 4, 6, 1 for 6 from the free throw line. Natalie Robbins 1 for 2. Ajahana Archuleta 0 for 4. Star Valley they go to the line one time in the first quarter. Abby Coles, I think, went to the line and missed both of hers. If they did at all. I think there was one trip to the free throw line by Coles where she went 0 for 2, and that's been it for either side. So not a whole lot of fouls or free throws. Neither team got into the bonus. Not as many turnovers as certainly we saw in the game last night in Bear River where Evanston had 23 steals. But I mentioned the numbers. Coming into the contest, Star Valley had 57 turnovers, had forced 59 for a +2 margin. Evanston's actually in the hole. Again, this is last week. This does not count this week's games at the tournament. Evanston's in the hole. They've turned the ball over 134 times, and they've forced 123 turnovers. So that's about 65% more turnovers on both sides between a typical Star Valley game and a typical Evanston game. It's probably tended a little bit more toward the Star Valley side, which for Evanston is okay because they haven't turned the ball over as much, but they have forced a little bit of pressure on Star Valley. The shots from beyond the arc have just started to hit, and Abby Coles, she got 2 to go. Shea Erickson got 1. Caitlin Erickson got 1, and it just came from having a little bit of space. They have not shot from distance when they've been guarded. They've just been able to get a screen here, or Evanston hasn't come out and guarded there. They've been worried more about the post, and in a way that's a bit of a catch-22 because Star Valley certainly has a height advantage over Evanston down low. Right now they've got a shooting advantage outside as well. Nonetheless, the Lady Red Devils are in this contest, and we'll have to see how they come out in half number 2. We'll take a break now, come back in just a bit. Half 2, about 4.5 minutes away from starting on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Hello, this is Dr. McKay Frankham. As a dentist in Evanston for over 20 years now, my mission has always been to provide quality dental care for people of all ages at reasonable prices. I'm a detail-oriented person, and it's important to me to stay current on new dental procedures and protocols that can help my patients have the best experience and have the best results. Over the years, I've also worked to keep my overhead low so that I can pass those savings on to my patients. I believe everyone deserves quality dental care. Please call us today at 307-789-8910.
Run you through the scores in the first half and totals. Caitlin Hyatt with 2 points, 1 point for Natalie Robbins, 6 from Hannah Sowers, and 6 from Ajahana Archuleta, 2 from Zosha Novikowski. That's your 17. Abby Coles leading the way for Star Valley. She has 6, 8, 10 in the first half, 10 of the 24 for Star Valley. Shea Erickson with 3, 2 for Millie Merritt. And off the bench, or no, excuse me, not off the bench, Caitlin Erickson did get the start today. She has 7 points. Off the bench, Otessa Olsen with 2. We'll be back with the second half in 2.5 minutes on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Early Oregon-bound immigrants traveled through the Bear Lake Valley. U.S. Highway 30 basically follows the Oregon Trail. Many wagon trains stopped at Thomas L. Pegleg Smith Trading Post, located near Dingle, Idaho, for supplies. One traveler wrote of camping along Cotton Line Bear River, watching grass as tall as a man wave in the wind. Today, you don't have to ride in a wagon to visit Bear Lake Valley, but the rich history is still here to enjoy. Visit bearlake.org for more information.
My
My name is Dr. Micah Pullins. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at Evanston Regional Hospital. Orthopedic surgery is the practice of medicine centered around bones and joints. It's all about movement and activity and getting that to be less painful. Watching a patient with a specific problem, whether that's pain or decreased range of motion, and being able to treat them, by far the best part of my job.
Have you been saying no to wearing your jewelry because of a missing stone, a broken chain, or a ring that's just too small? Or are you interested in redesigning your ring altogether? Jeff at Sievers Jewelers can repair or create almost all jewelry at extremely competitive prices. Jewelry is supposed to be worn. Bring it to Sievers Jewelers today for a free cleaning and any repairs it might need. Say yes to wearing your jewelry. Say it with Sievers. Sievers Jewelers on Main Street in downtown Evanston.
We each have 168 hours in every week. When you exercise 2 to 3 hours a week, everything about your life gets better. I know this from personal experience. This is Ben Carden, owner of Flex Fitness Gym in Evanston. 2 to 3 hours of exercise per week will help you feel better, you will have more energy and confidence, your clothes will fit better, and the list goes on. Set yourself up for success. Visit Flex Fitness today and let us help you achieve a more healthy lifestyle. Flex Fitness, 100 Yellow Creek Road, right next to Smith's in Evanston.
When you look good, it helps you to feel good. When you look good, it changes the way others see you and the way you feel about you. To help you look your best, Joe's Modern Cleaners in Evanston offers dry cleaning services. Shirts and slacks and dresses last longer when they are dry cleaned. The colors stay vibrant longer. You will feel your best when you know you look your best. And you will look your best when you have the professionals at Joe's Modern Cleaners dry clean your apparel. Joe's Modern Cleaners, 624 West Cheyenne Drive in the Frontier Square. Take all your clothes to Joe's.
We welcome you back to Star Valley High School. Star Valley starts with the ball, but Evanston gets a turnover. Kaylin Hyatt headed to the line after being fouled on the fast break layup. Foul on number 22, Millie Merritt, her second. Evanston down 24-17 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. After 2 quarters of play, they led by 4 at the end of the first. Hyatt misses the first. Mentioned the numbers for Evanston, 1 for 6 from the free throw line in the first half. Hyatt on the second. Up and in. One for 2 trip, 24-18 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Abby Coles nearly throws it away, but a timeout first by Coach David Moore. We'll be back in 30 on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
I think another good name for Matt Rex, the owner of T-Bar S Body Shop in Evanston, would be the Anger Eraser. I came out to the parking lot to find a ding and scratch. I was so angry, I went to T-Bar S Body Shop to get a quote and met Matt Rex. He said they would fix it, and he'd even talk to my insurance company. When I picked up my car, it looked great. No stress, no hassle. Matt's friendliness and quality service erased all my anger. When your car gets bunged up, don't get angry, just let T-Bar fix your car.
24-18 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Star Valley basketball. Millie Merritt setting up to inbound from the far sideline. Star Valley going from right to left in the home white jerseys in the second half. Merritt on the court with Coles, Erickson, and Olivia Muir also starting. Cassie Hunsaker. Muir down low to Erickson. Open on the blocks. Only guarder there was Kaylin Hyatt, and Erickson just stepped right over her. 2 points for Erickson with 9 in the game. Corey DeRue across the timeline. Stops at the top of the key. Moves over to the right wing. Backing up, still on the dribble. 8-point deficit for the Lady Red Devils. Hannah Sowers drives down, loses it for a second, picks it back up, back to DeRue. 7 minutes left in the third quarter. Hyatt drives in, space, up, and it's no good. No foul either. Rebounded back to Millie Merritt and Star Valley. 28-16 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Open for three, unguarded. Cassie Hunsaker lets it fly. No good. One bounce rebound into the hands of Corey DeRue. She takes it, goes through a double team, has a 3-on-2 advantage. If she can hold on to the dribble, goes out left side to Hannah Sowers. Then to the right. Open on the elbow. 4-2. Natalie Robbins misses short. Hannah Sowers comes down with the board. Head fake as she passes to DeRue. Gets hit hard by Coles. No foul call. Behind the back dribble. Coles looking to throw it up ahead. Hyatt takes it out of her hands. Natalie Robbins on the run. Has Sowers to her left. Takes it herself instead. Misses wildly. Rebounded by Hyatt. Out on the left corner. And Natalie is down on the ground. We've got a injury as Robbins is holding the left knee, or right knee, that she's hurt before. Limping off, but walking. Zosha Novakoski will come in. And now having more and more trouble with that left knee, moving with it. She opted to play through the season with a knee injury, and that may be a re-aggravation of it. Getting checked out by the Star Valley trainer. Evanston inbound, down under the basket. Hyatt to throw in. Has no one. Clock's ticking. And 5 seconds called. Back to Star Valley. Millie Merritt to throw in for Star Valley. No press by the Devils. Brogue across the timeline, throws it into the hands of Archuleta. She jumped the route, back to the Red Devils. Corey DeRue, open on the wing for three. They need this one. No good. Sowers, putback shot, down. 8 points for Hannah Sowers today. Season high for her. Well, at least the games I've done. I have missed some. Across the timeline, Olsen to Erickson. No, that's Muir. Step through Euro. She gets rattled, and 2 shots coming up. Foul on Archuleta. 26-20 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. 5:46 left in the third quarter. First foul on Archuleta. 1 team foul in the third for either side. Muir averaging about 5 points a game. Misses her first free throw. From the foul line so far this year, she's shooting 7 for 14. Again, that coming into the tournament. These are the most recent stats on wyopreps.com. There will not be an update until the new year. Second free throw, misses as well. Olsen comes in from behind to Sowers to take the board. Drives in to the blocks, gives it out to Muir. Erickson open on the corner. Had a chance for a three, instead goes out to the elbow. Otessa drives in, backs up. Into the blocks. Millie Merritt is tied up, and a foul on the ground on Hannah Sowers. First on Hannah. Still a 6-point differential. Star Valley leading Evanston on the Impact Physical Therapy board. McKenna Brogue, actually Shea Erickson to Merritt. Down to the blocks, Olsen, great position, turns and shoots, good. Olsen, 4 points today, 28-20 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. 5:15 left, out to the corner. Archuleta tries a three, misses off the front iron. Merritt on the rebound. Archuleta was left wide open, so she thought, why not? 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Olsen has the ball knocked out of her hands, out of bounds by Archuleta. 15 minutes before 4 o'clock. 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Corey DeRue gets sent down to the ground and slow to get back up. Missed shot, Archuleta on the run for the Red Devils. Defense closing quick, it's 1-on-4. She backs up, gives it to DeRue. At the free throw line, out to the corner. Archuleta turns, goes into the blocks, gives it off to Zosha. Zosha to DeRue. Inside the three-point line, goes in, draws contact, headed to the line. Fouled by Shea Erickson. First foul that I have for Shea, it's the second. I knew I'd missed one foul in the first half for someone on Star Valley. DeRue got all of her points yesterday from the free throw line. Set for 2 here and misses. Evanston 1 for 3 in the second half from the line, 2 for 9 in the game. Sowers is out. Amber Lowe in. Wagstaff in as well. DeRue on the second, makes it, and sub in. Sierra Burley replaces the shooter. 28-21 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Evanston down by 7 points. Still a ton of time to go in the contest. Star Valley has yet to open up their floodgates offensively like they did in the second quarter. Erickson to Olsen, elbow shot, in. Olsen with with 2 out of the 3 field goals for Star Valley in the quarter. 30-21. Wagstaff, the point guard, across the timeline, shaded by Erickson, over to the right side, low. Bounce pass to Archuleta. Archuleta drives in, stops, goes over Olsen, down. Archuleta, 8 points today. 30-23 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Midway mark of the third quarter, 4 minutes to go, and a 7-point deficit for the Lady Red Devils against the number 3 team in 4A, Star Valley. Shea Erickson down low to Muir. She jumps and grabs it. Turnaround hook shot in. Olivia Muir on the board for the first time today. Far sideline, Sierra Burley puts it on the ground, picks it up on the wing, then to Archuleta at the top of the key. Over to Wagstaff on the wing, flash down to the post. Zosha turns, gets rejected by Muir. Battle for the board, Lowe gets it up and she's rejected. Olsen turns with it, gives it back to Erickson to take it across. 9-point lead for Star Valley over Evanston. 3 minutes left, 3.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Olivia Muir working over to the right side, back up to Erickson. Over on the right wing, Erickson to Erickson, over to the corner. Muir wants it in the post. She gets it high, back up top. Left side to Abby Coles. Muir to Olsen, overthrows Otessa Olsen and out of bounds. Hannah Sowers back into the game, in for Zosha. Natalie is walking around on the bench, but doesn't look like she's quite ready to come back in yet. Maybe testing out the leg at the moment. She's not putting much weight on that left leg. Wagstaff to Archuleta on the elbow. Drives left side on the blocks, fadeaway shot, down! Archuleta has a shooter's touch at the moment, 10 points. 32-27, 32-25 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. 2:40 left. Over to the right side, Caitlin Erickson gets the pass from McKenna Brogue, misses a 3-ball, low on the rebound. Evanston's way. Red jerseys left to right. Wagstaff drives in, shoots, fouled. 2 shots coming up. Shea Erickson fouls, gets her on the hand, sends Wagstaff to the line. Third on Shea Erickson. See how Wagstaff does from the line. Evanston 3 of 10 from the free throw stripe. Misses the front. Archuleta out, Natalie Robbins back in. Sets up for the second, misses both. 3 for 12 from the free throw line. It's a percentage of 33%. Actually, that's worse than that. It's 25%. Brogue across the timeline, throws it to Erickson, gives it off right side to Shea Erickson. 2:15 left, 7-point lead. Coles down low to Brogue, turnaround on the block, misses off the glass. Poorly timed rebound attempt from Sowers allows Olsen to get back into it. Coles, left side, cut. Shea misses long again. Sowers this time times the board right. Well, under 2 minutes to play. Sierra Burley taking it across the timeline right at the mid-circle. 1:54 left. Wagstaff drives baseline, stops, throws it up, misses off the front iron. Coles on the board. Evanston starting to get a little bit shot happy, realizing how close they are to being right back into this game, but not making any as of late. Adding to that, 3 of 12 from the free throw line. 3-ball from Erickson. Rattles out, rebounded by Robbins. Gives it off to Wagstaff. She's double teamed, backs up, works right around Olsen. That forces Otessa to just say, get out of the way. Olivia Muir wants to check in before the end of the half, moves to the scorer's table, as does, look like Erickson, but she's already in. Out to the corner, Lowe stops and throws it up from 3, it's good! 32-28 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. An unconventional 3-ball by Amber Lowe. She just saw it, no one was on her and said, hey, how about me? puts it up, and Evanston within 4 points on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Timeout taken on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Bring your vehicle for service at Rocky Mountain Yeti and feel the difference. It's easy. Visit with one of the friendly service riders and then relax and enjoy hot waffles and ice cream. While you relax Yeti style, your vehicle will be worked on by our experienced mechanics. From regular maintenance to major repairs, we do it all. Have your service work done at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston and feel the difference. Get Yeti'd today.
Ooh, yeah.
100 Wasatch Road in Evanston.
32-28 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Millie Merritt takes it across the timeline. 1:05 left for Star Valley, moving from right to left. Coles looking for a pass make, gets a back cut from Muir down to the blocks. Double team, turns around, outside, leaves a couple players open. Olsen bobbles it on the sideline. She drives into the blocks, goes up, gets hacked. No, traveled with it, back Evanston's way. 52.3 left in the third quarter. Evanston with the ball. Press back on for Star Valley, and they don't have Corey DeRue out there, who's done most of the press breaking. Instead, it's Amber Lowe, takes it across as Star Valley kind of relinquished the pressure as soon as the inbound came in. Wagstaff up top to Robbins. See if she tries to get one up there. Turns around, gets blocked. It's her lane block, so she goes to Wagstaff. 30 seconds left. Wagstaff at the timeline. Goes to her left, over far sideline, 25 seconds left. Weak bounce pass, stolen away. On the run for Star Valley, up, no good. Cassie Hunsaker is fouled, headed to the free throw line. 20.5 left, 32-28. Evanston 3 of 12 from the line today. Star Valley 0 for 4. First foul on Wagstaff. Free throw made by Hunsaker. Her first point today. Archuleta in for Robbins. Archuleta leading the way scoring for Evanston with 10 points. 6 in the first half, 4 in the third quarter. Those 4 on jump shots for Archuleta. 2-2 trip for Hunsaker. Lead back to 6 points for Star Valley. 34-28 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Another timeout taken. We'll be back in 30 on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball.
No matter what season of the year it is, when you live in our neck of the woods, you need outdoor power equipment. With quality product lines like Stihl, Toro, and Walker, Superior Rental and Sales has what you need for every season. Everything from homeowner to professional grade products. Plus, when it comes to maintenance, you're covered. Our full-time mechanic is available for tune-ups, maintenance, chain sharpening, whatever you need. Stop in today, Superior Rental and Sales, 371 Prospector Drive, here in Evanston.
34-28 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston trailing with possession following 2 free throws made by Cassie Hunsaker. Those were the first 2 free throws made by Star Valley in the contest. 2 of 6 is their line at the stripe. Trap, Lowe is on the baseline, and she steps out of bounds back to Star Valley with 16 seconds left. Millie Merritt inbounding. This can be a big switch. Evanston struggled at times to finish quarters. This is an example of it. Out to Hunsaker, just inside the 3-point line. 2 more. 36-28 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Lowe, triple team, throws it over and across to Wagstaff. Burley for the corner 3, misses big off the top of the backboard and out of bounds. 36-28 at the end of 3 on the Impact Physical Therapy board on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Super kids deserve super care. Experience the difference with board-certified pediatricians Alan Brown, MD, and Bird Gilmartin, MD, at Uinta Medical Group. Whether it's tracking your child's overall health at Well Child Checks or helping your little ones feel better when they're sick, Dr. Brown and Dr. Gilmartin are here to help your child grow, learn, and thrive. Schedule an appointment with Dr. Brown or Dr. Gilmartin by calling 307-789-WELL 9355 or visit evanstonanytime.com.
Have you been saying no to wearing your jewelry because of a missing stone, a broken chain, or a ring that's just too small? Or are you interested in redesigning your ring altogether? Jeff at Sievers Jewelers can repair or create almost all jewelry at extremely competitive prices. Jewelry is supposed to be worn. Bring it to Sievers Jewelers today for a free cleaning and any repairs it might need. Say yes to wearing your jewelry. Say it with Sievers. Sievers Jewelers on Main Street in downtown Evanston.
36-28 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston with possession. Kaylin Hyatt makes a quick step over to the left side. Tight pressure from Millie Merritt. Picks it up. No one's coming out to help her. Bounce pass to Amber Lowe. Corey DeRue back into the game as well. Archuleta and Zosha. Baseline drive. Hyatt open. Misses it. Rebound. Foul before that over the back on an Evanston player, Amber Lowe. First for Lowe. Evanston showing a little bit of full court pressure. Olsen across the timeline passing to Coles. 7:35 left in the fourth quarter and Evanston down by 8. Back cut, Muir open, good. She was guarded by Hyatt. Even if she didn't have the back cut, she had a big size advantage. Muir with 4 points in the game. Hyatt has the ball poked out of her hands, goes ahead to Zosha. She's fouled. Either on Muir or, yes, I think it was on Muir. Either that or Hunsaker. It goes against Hunsaker. Low to inbound, has Zosha in a lane, ripped out from behind. Olivia Muir gets her second foul. 2 free throws up for Zosha. First trip to the line for her today. She's been a solid free throw shooter throughout the season for Evanston, and they've needed it. First shot for her, misses long. Bad free throw shooting all the way around continues for Evanston today. 3 for 13 from the line. Second one is up and misses. No, hits the front iron and falls forward. Got a good front spin. 4 of 14 from the line still though, missed 10. And down by 9. Millie Merritt across the timeline, runs right into Hyatt, picks it up at the top of the key. Muir had the ball. Archuleta almost jumped the passing route. Muir to the top, swing around left side. Merritt left open, just inside the three-point line, misses front iron. Hyatt on the rebound. Has a double team that she runs right into, picks it up, throws it up high to DeRue. Goes into the hands of Corey. Across, Corey to the free throw line, out to Lowe. Jump and pop from 3, 2 for Amber Lowe today. And it's the same way each time. She catches it, she jumps, and she throws it back up. And it's been nothing but net each time. Muir on the run, makes it on the fast break. Evanston failed to get back in time defensively. 40-32 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Archuleta drives in through a double team, passed and over Otessa, misses it long though. Olsen on the rebound. Fessler calling him to get back on defense as they have a few runners, Star Valley does, trying to get a shot over the top. Over to the right wing, Olivia Muir, 6:08 left, 8-point deficit for Evanston over number 3, Star Valley. Screen, down low, Olsen on the blocks, double teamed. One of those players is DeRue, up top, straight away shot for Merritt. Good from 17 feet. Merritt has 4 points today, and Star Valley leads by 10, 42-32. DeRue down to the ground on a double team, and there was no foul. It's just out of bounds. Back to Star Valley. .545 left in the fourth quarter. Merritt goes to Coles at the top of the key. Merritt over right side. Coles down low to Muir. Wagstaff and Archuleta grabbed it out of bounds. Touched out of a foul, though, on 2-2. 2-2 or had to be someone else? 3-2. Who's 32? Oh, it was on Olivia. Oh, offensive. I guess defensive by the time Archuleta got it. So foul number 4 on Olivia Muir. Archuleta across the timeline on the near sideline. Trap passes to DeRue at the midline circle. Over to the corner. Wagstaff left open for three. Might have stepped on the line. Airballed it anyways. Rebound, Star Valley. Merritt running. Turns around against Archuleta. Dishes back to Erickson. Up top. Coles for three. Foul away from the ball. No, foul on the shot? Where? On Corey DeRue. They give a foul to Corey. It looked like she was 2 feet away. Must have come in. 3 shots for Coles. Makes the first. Two more coming up. Lead's gone into double digits and moves to 12 with the second free throw. Makes sub in for Evanston. Natalie Robbins replaces Amber Lowe. Lowe's led the Lady Red Devils in scoring in the second half with 6 points. Archuleta next with 4. One player with 2 and then 3 with 1 each. Evanston shot 3 of 6 from the free throw line in the second quarter, or in the second half. Abby Coles goes 3 for 3 from the free throw line. It's 45-32. Bounce pass to DeRue, then to the sideline. Robbins throws it across. Sideline to Wagstaff. DeRue, head fakes, backs up at the corner, spins around at the elbow, gets a shot up, off the glass a couple of times, no good. Zosha battling for the board with Caitlin Derrickson. Jump ball called. Possession arrow with Star Valley. Back to Star Valley. Press for the Lady Red Devils. Throw up into Olsen. Looks like the ball came close to hitting the bottom of the backboard on the inbound pass. Under 5 minutes to play. Merritt goes left side to Olsen, then flashes into the post. Olsen back to Erickson. Shea for 3. Good. That was a college line 3 for Shea Erickson. Her second. 48-32. Game get out of hand officially. Corey DeRue takes it across the timeline, running against Olsen. Almost a foot of difference between those two players. Archuleta, bank shot from about 8 feet out is in. 12 points for Archuleta. 1 away from her 13 yesterday by my count. Coles to Erickson. Back to Cole. Timeout taken by Coach Moore. 4:09 left in the fourth quarter, 48-34 on the Impact Physical Therapy Board. Star Valley leading Evanston on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Does your time at the dental office feel like this? Or like this? At Bear River Dental, we do everything we can to help your time at the dental office feel more like this. Call Bear River Dental today at 307-789-5608 to have a dental experience like this. That's Bear River Dental at 307-789-5608. We'll treat you well.
I think another good name for Matt Rex, the owner of T-Bar S Body Shop in Evanston, would be the Anger Eraser. I came out to the parking lot to find a ding and scratch. I was so angry, I went to T-Bar S Body Shop to get a quote and met Matt Rex. He said they would fix it, and he'd even talk to my insurance company. When I picked up my car, it looked great. No stress, no hassle. Matt's friendliness and quality service erased all my anger. When your car gets bunged up, don't get angry. Just let T-Bar fix your car.
48-34 on the Impact Physical Therapy Board and 4:08 to go. Star Valley leading Evanston on their home court. Final day of the Star Valley shootout in Afton, Wyoming. Halfway through the final quarter of play, and Star Valley has just run away with it. Perfect from the free throw line. They have a 3 ball and 4 more from inside the line to add to it. Evanston has the ball knocked out on a rebound by Olivia Muir. She has 4 fouls in the game. Stays with Evanston. Natalie Robbins to inbound. Press on for Star Valley, not wanting to give up the lead they've gained. Taryn Wagstaff replaced on the court by Kaylin Hyatt. Hyatt and DeRue in the backcourt. Goes to DeRue, then to Hyatt. Has some space to run across the timeline. Forced to the far sideline. Trap comes in, throws it near side to Robbins. Robbins drives right into Zosha. Turns around left side. Shot goes off the rim and out of bounds. Touched last by Zosha. Millie Merritt tumbling down to the ground after that play. 3:37 left. Baseball pass to Muir. 2-on-1. Olsen catches it just barely on the sideline. Ball knocked out of her hands by Robbins. Stolen away, but a double dribble on Natalie gives it back to Star Valley. Millie Merritt inbounding on the baseline. 3:29 left on the clock. Merritt, close to a 5-second call. Goes out left block. Muir, turnaround hook shot. Pushed in. Shot put shot by Muir. She's got 8. Over her season average, all those points coming in the second half. DeRue running it across herself. Bounces to Sauer. She puts it up, misses short. Muir on the rebound. Down to 3:10 to play. Star Valley has not really tried to run too much clock in this fourth quarter. They've continued to add to the lead. It's gone up to 16. Otessa Olsen stops and throws it up from 12 feet away on the sideline. And it's good. Olsen with 6, make it 8 in the game, had 2 in the first half. Throw over into the hands of Sowers. She runs with it down to Zosha, 2 steps, guarded by Olsen, throws it hard off the glass, never hits any part of the rim. Merritt on the rebound, down to about 2.5 minutes to play, the lead up to 18. Wagstaff. Oh, game actually, no, that's Hyatt trying to get the steal. Olsen with a deep 2, misses. Merritt on the rebound, no, that's Muir. She's blocked by Sowers into the hands of Natalie Robbins, running on a one-on-one. Goes against Erickson, throws an elbow out, rejected as it is, but then called for a foul. Robbins could have been called for a foul with that elbow that she threw out on her defender. Instead, she'll get bailed out with 2 free throws. 4th foul on Shea Erickson. First shot up and in. Fifth free throw make for Evanston of the game. They've shot many more than that, 5 of 15. Trailing by 17 points, 52-35. Natalie Robbins on the second, airballs it. (52-35), 2:15 left on the clock. Kaylin Hyatt comes out, as does Robbins. Amber Lowe back in and Wagstaff in as well, along with Sowers, Archuleta, and DeRue. Merritt across the timeline to Brogue. Muir out to the corner. Erickson for 2, misses short. Brogue had a board, still loose. Muir chases it down on the far sideline. Out to the corner, back to Muir. Muir to Brogue. Then to Merritt. Looking for Hunsaker to the right. She has Brogue to her left. And finds Erickson on the wing. Give and go. Ball knocked out of the hands of Brogue. Into Wagstaff, then to DeRue. Evanston with one of its final chances, 52-35. Down 17, DeRue bounces it to Sowers. They get tied up. Possession arrows with Evanston, so a jump ball stays with the Red Devils. Late sub into the game for Star Valley. Goes to Amber Lowe. That's Kaylee Hale in for Star Valley. Is that Lowe on the push-up shot? She has 8 in the game. Drove in and threw it up with one hand. Over and back. Well, maybe not. She didn't have both feet over, I guess. Muir down low. Corey DeRue nearly sends her down to the ground. I think it's no shots. And it's down on the ground is the call. Foul number 3 on Corey. 1:14 left. Maggie Moore in for DeRue. Hale inbounding to the blocks, and no good by Hunsaker. Sowers tries to save it, does, but it goes back into the hands of Caitlin Derrickson for Star Valley. 1:05 left. Hunsaker backing up, left wing, finds Erickson. Erickson looks down low to Brogue, then pops it up top to Hale. All the way around, Brogue on the three-point line, airballs it low. Rebounding. 52 seconds left. Ahead to Wagstaff. Bobbles her dribble, picks it up to Archuleta at the top. Right side, low. Drive in baseline to Moore. She'll grab it at the right wing. 40 seconds left. Throw to the far sideline. Taryn Wagstaff goes down to the left side. Tries to put a shot up. Rejected by Hale and Hunsaker. Tied up. Jump ball called. Star Valley basketball. 31 seconds left. Emma Thompson and Vienna Sotelo check in for Star Valley. Aja Hanna takes a seat on the bench as well for Evanston. Sierra Burley back in. Wagstaff steals the inbound pass. Down to 27 seconds left. Burley gets hit by Hannah Christie. First foul on Christie as she's just entered the game. Team foul number 8 for Star Valley, 1-1 for Burley. Misses the free throw. Rebounded by Star Valley. 21 seconds left. Star Valley on a run. Brogue wants to go coast to coast. Put back, no good either. Hale tries another put back. That's good. 54-37 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Inbound to Maggie Moore. 4 seconds left. Run it up and shoot it if you get a chance. Burley at the buzzer for 3. No good. The game ends 54-37, the final on the Impact Physical Therapy board on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
At beautiful Bear Lake, skiing, snowmobiling, sailing, and swimming are just some of the fun activities offered to recreationists. The Greater Bear Lake Valley offers prime hunting and fishing areas, whether it's trout fishing in the streams or ice fishing for Cisco on the lake, hunting deer or seeking elk along the high mountain ridges. The scenic corner of Utah and Idaho offers outdoor recreation and historical interests away from crowds and high prices. Visit bearlake.org for more information.
For over 10 years, the professional and friendly staff at Mountain West Business Solutions has been serving customers in Wyoming and Utah. Our professional technicians live and work in communities across both states. This way, we are able to provide quick, quality service to all of our customers. We serve businesses in all sizes, and we also provide service and supplies for HP printers. Please call us today and let's see how we can help with all your printing and copying needs. Mountain West Business Solutions, a local company with a toll-free number, 866-583-9925.
If you're a person who enjoys comfort, affordability, and history, make sure you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn the next time you're in Evanston, Wyoming. In 1957, retired FBI agent Jack Dub Mills purchased the 17-unit motel referred to as the Oasis of the West that was frequented by stars like Dolly Parton and Tanya Tucker. Today, when you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, you'll enjoy the history while you relax in one of the 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres. Best Western Dunmar Inn. Reserve your rooms today, 307-789-3770. The best live coverage of local sports, weather, local news, and radio classifieds, plus online streaming music, giveaways, and more. It's all on mylocalradio.com. Watch as your high school teams clash with their biggest rivals. Listen to the latest from your team's coaches. Catch up on local and regional news and stream your favorite music. Visit mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook and stream it all live. The Steel Fabrication Shop at Ellingford Brothers is available for large and small projects alike. We work with individuals. The public is always welcome. And contractors. We design and build one-of-a-kind projects, plus we fabricate loose parts and heavy equipment. And customize Ford and Dodge pickup truck front bumpers, plus equipment, including hitches, trailers, and more. Serving customers since 1936, Ellingford Brothers is reliable, honest, and offers competitive pricing. Call today, 307-789-1515.
End of the Star Valley shootout. Let's wrap it up. Just 2 wins for the Red Devils with your Red Devil recap. Final preseason tournament of the season comes 2 days after Christmas, the 27th, 28th, and 29th of December. And we'll see the Red Devils when the new year starts, but about 11 days off. At the Star Valley shootout, the boys, first of all, went 1-2, losing on day 1 to Judge Memorial by a final of 67-42. Seth Lloyd led the way in that game with 13 points, followed by 10 each from Mason Ellingford and Dawson Crofts. On the next day, it was a later game. Evanston taking on Star Valley in a much anticipated rivalry game renewed. Evanston led 18-13 at the end of the first half in a offensive struggle, to say the least. And on the backs of 15 points from Seth Lloyd and 13 from Dawson Crofts, the Red Devils rolled to a 15-point victory, 49-34 over Star Valley. On the final day, Evanston could not hang with Bear River and had a running clock going as they were trailed by 40 points to start the third quarter. The final in that game, 74-37. 25 points from Mark Huber led the way for Bear River. The high score for Evanston was once again Dawson Crofts with 13. On the girls' side, they went 1-3, starting off with a loss to Ridgeline, 49-31. And the night game, Sugar Salem ended up getting a 40-point victory, 67-27 over Evanston. The Lady Red Devils regrouped and returned on Friday to take on Bear River. And after trailing 37-30 with 2:42 left in the final quarter, the Lady Red Devils finished out on a 9-0 run and shot 8 of 12 from the free throw line in the final quarter to win 39-37. In all, that was really the highlight for the Lady Red Devils from the free throw line, because on the weekend it was not a good shooting performance, and it was no different on Saturday, where they shot just 5 of 15 from the free throw line, make it 5 of 16 from the free throw line in a 54-37 loss to Star Valley. Star Valley was led by 13 points from Abby Coles. Evanston's Ajahana Archuleta had 12 points, but did go 0 of 4 from the free throw line. In the tournament, she finished just 1 of 16 from the line. Evanston, like we said, just 5 of 16 from the free throw stripe. That was 2 of 4 shooting from Natalie Robbins, 1 of 2 from Kaylin Hyatt, 1 of 2 from Corey DeRue, 1 of 2 from Zosha Novakoski, 0 of 2 from Taryn Wagstaff, and 0 for 1 from Sierra Burley. Star Valley, conversely, shot a much better percentage, did not shoot much, but shot about 60% from the free throw line. Evanston held Star Valley to just 6 points in the first quarter, but then the floodgates opened with an 18-point offensive burst from the Braves in the second, led by 4 3-balls by Caitlin Erickson, Shea Erickson, and 2 from Abby Coles. In the end, Evanston finishes 1 for 3 in the tournament on the girls' side, moves to 6-4 on the regular season. And that is your Red Devil recap. About 7.5 minutes before the start of this next game, Star Valley will take on Sugar Salem. We will take another post-game break here and then close things out from Star Valley for the weekend and for the 2018 year on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. (54-37). Again, the final in today's contest. Evanston falls to Star Valley. Scores for Evanston. Ajahana Archuleta finishes with 13. No, that's not right. That's from Bear River. Let's get the right score sheet up here. There, nope, that's Sugar Salem, Ridgeline, and Red Devil Recap. There we go. Star Valley. Ajahana Archuleta finishes with 12 points, 8 for Hannah Sowers, 8 for Amber Lowe. 3 from Zosha Novakoski, 3 from Caitlin Hyatt, 2 for Natalie Robbins, and 1 point for Corey DeRue. Abby Coles leads the way with 13 points. Caitlin Erickson has 9, 8 for Otessa Olson and Olivia Muir each. Shea Erickson with 6, 4 from Millie Merritt, 4 from Cassie Hunsaker. And those are your scores in that contest. Evanston is off for basically 2 weeks in between games on the varsity level. There will be a freshman game or two in between, a couple days after the new year, but The next time we are in action is January 11th. That's a Friday at Mountain View High School for a 5:30 and 7 o'clock start. The girls followed by the boys, Evanston versus Mountain View. The following day, Evanston will host its first home game of the year at Red Devil Gymnasium. Lyman coming to town, and I believe that's also a 5:30 and 7, but I will check that again. Yeah, 5:30 and 7, the listed time at Evanston High School. The girls followed by the boys. Until then, we're on break, and check us out on the Red Devil Rundown next week, the day after New Year's, something like that, for a breakdown of this tournament and look ahead as we're at the end of preseason tournaments and just two preseason games left to go in the season before we enter quadrant and conference regional play. Until then, I'm Jake Hibbert. Thanks for listening. We'll see you back here January 11th on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Thank you for listening to this edition of Red Devil Basketball. Catch all of the games live or archived at mylocalradio.com. The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of Old West Media and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of the aforementioned rights holder. Thank you to all of our sponsors, and thank you for tuning in.